Good evening, travelers and adventurers. Hello, everyone.
Hello, my good friends and nemesi alike. It's good to see you all here. It's good to be here. You know, we haven't played Strahd in a really long time. It's good to finally be getting back to it. That week off was really, really rough. In that it's been a week since we played.
Were the mozzarella sticks really worth giving Aztec 2 squares?
It has, and you know what else? My mozzarella sticks are ready.
Hey.
Were they worth giving Aztec 2 squares?
Well, Aztec's not here. He doesn't know.
Oh! Well, Aztec is always there, lurking in the shadows.
Yeah, she's probably...
He's in chat.
Hi, Falco. Hi, Fables. Hi, Bear. Hi, Book Wyvern. Fables, thank you so much for the sub, and Bear, thank you so much for the bids.
And sometimes you must come out of the shadows and into the light, where you realize a Jaguar man is staring at you with his claws at the ready.
Is Aztec there?
What the fuck are you on about?
I'm talking about Aztec.
He's listed in chat.
Although we might be in some trouble.
See?
There he is!
Oh
my god, see, I told you. He's, in spite of what he's saying right now, trust that he's been there watching and judging.
Who are you?
Yeah,
Everybody looking at my character.
Hey, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Actually, Aztec ran late from work, so bingo is delayed, so in theory it doesn't matter.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yes, Falco.
Who are you?
I had no idea you were going to be tuning in tonight. It's good to see you. Somebody did a little advertising. And it was me, Chibi Zingo. Come on.
Lobren, change into your Lobren
For
self.
God's sakes.
Nah, you're getting chibied. You're getting chibied tonight.
You can't look like a damn rugrat tonight.
Why
Press
not?
F to chibi your friend.
Why is his head like so large
What-
compared to everybody else?
What's going on, guys? Strahd's got no chance against a ray gun,
Murray,
right?
thank you so much for the follow.
See? We might not have gotten that if I didn't go full chibi.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
true.
maybe.
That's true. Logan lost a lot of weight there.
But Paper said they're gonna not fight. Paper said they're gonna bite someone, so.
He's been biting someone all day.
This is
My
a so
only
genuine
request
question.
paper-
Is Lobert actually fat? Because I've always imagined him fat.
He has like a beer gut.
Okay.
He does
That's
have a
kind of what I was picturing. Like
kind of a
not-
rotundness to him. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's kinda
I
looked like
didn't
a-
picture him as like very large, but like a little a little
someone that
huskier than
enjoys his
husky.
beer and
The way I
his
see it is
wine
like
and-
kind of like a foppish powerlifter's build. Like there's muscle underneath there, but it's a good high fat percentage.
And it's a shame because that's
Yeah.
a great I mean all body types are great. Body types are great, but I like that body type, and it's just such a shame that his face looks like that.
Damn.
I can't believe you would say that to the Stallion of Waterdeep himself.
That was crazy.
You're not my friend anymore.
Alco said
Said
he's
that
got
last
enough
night.
cake for that.
Wait,
No,
Farron and Logan were friends?
I think
That's
he means
debatable.
They were wary allies.
I think he means in real life we're not friends, but he also told me that last night. I think,
The night before too.
maybe the night before. I think it was the night before when. It wasn't last night, but it was
Probably the night before
one
that.
night. Zach's always saying that to me.
Yeah.
Well, in fairness, you're always saying like evil things to him and whispering all sorts of like curses in his ear and like a demonic
Right.
language he can't
I
understand.
didn't commit those murders. The curse she put on me did.
Yeah, yeah. There's that. Yeah. When we're off screen, Farron is constantly going up to each of us in our ear and going.
It's true. No, it's true.
Anyway,
It is
let's
Latin.
talk.
I'll
It is
admit.
Latin, but
Thank
it
you,
also
Darren.
sounds evil.
I
It's true.
practiced that for the bit. Let's talk about inspiration real quick. I want to talk about inspiration.
No.
Last
We're
week,
10 minutes early.
in spite of all your clowning, in spite of all your goofing, Logren got the player inspiration. So bing, boom, how do you like them apples?
I had good Cavalier stuff.
And the community inspiration was a runaway. Oh man, Twyla won that by a landslide.
Thank you.
Way to go,
Little
Twyla!
runaway. How come?
Yes!
How come my
Yeah!
inspiration announcement was like somehow, despite all your goofing and fucking around, you won, and Twyla in a landslide victory.
I was defending you,
What?
motherfucker!
Logan won.
You
Duh.
were dragging me, and you.
I was
know
not.
it.
I was going in spite of everyone
You-
giving him shit.
You take the house of
You said, "Oh,
broken golf
Lobren won in
your
spite of him being
victory."
Lobren, and Twyla." she's
In a landslide
fucker.
victory.
He
that
literally said, "Fuck Lobren."
covers the
Well, you
land.
can't have a
Hey,
landslide.
Derek.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I
Hate
see
to
it.
burst your bubble, but
Yeah,
there's
you see
more
what Paper
goof
did
than
for you?
that.
Oh
Punish
my
him.
god.
I
Punish him
think
for
he
his
both
hubris.
deserved the inspiration.
I mean, I agree with the statements. He just still needs to drink.
Fine.
Here
we go.
Statements.
Rigged.
All right. All right. Are you guys happy now?
And today we will.
No,
Also,
I'm not, because we haven't done
did we do
20
that last
minutes
week?
of buffoonery.
Falco, how is Lobren's inspiration rigged? We all voted live.
Because it's rigged!
The players voted for it. He paid off all of the players' pride.
I did, actually.
Listen, here's 20 gold. Just consider who you're voting for.
Actually did.
We actually did get
I'll do
gold.
it again.
We did.
We
I
did
already
have
added
to
my
find some
personal
gold.
one to
I
my
did
inventory.
too.
Oh, we did split that up.
I have
Yeah,
the
we did split that up.
200
When I first said it-
Broken Golf has considerable coffers.
When I first said it, everybody was like, "Hold on a minute." There.
Yeah, I
Hold
thought we
on."
were putting it in group loot for now.
Nah, split it up.
Just
It makes more
split it.
sense to split it up. It splits evenly too.
Twyla
Falco
wins
was
because
cooking.
cute. She deserves a maid outfit.
I tend to agree with you. She's very cute. I think every one of the casts deserves a maid outfit. The one in particular I'm thinking is Lobren, but that's just me. Yeah,
There it is. Falco, give it to Lobren.
Actually,
There it is.
Lobrin in a butler outfit would be very charming.
Oh, that's not what we're talking
That's not
about.
what we said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
that's
it's
all we
not.
said.
I know it's fucking not, okay?
I
Oh,
would
no.
like to see Dollop in like a little maid tiara.
Oh,
That'd be wonderful. Okay, everyone gets a maid outfit, but Dollop gets a little butler outfit.
oh, he looked dapper.
I am accepting of this. If Strahd gets one too.
What, a maid outfit?
Yes.
There's
I do not want my
I
character
say
put in
yes.
another dress in art. This is the second time.
The thing
this
is,
happened to this character.
I
Well,
think
it's
Strahd
not
would be about
addressed.
it, to be honest with you. I think Strahd would be like, this, I feel like I'm kind of working.
Lobrin, if you had a nickel for every time you were drawn in a
If you
dress,
would.
you'd have 2 nickels.
Well,
which isn't
actually,
a lot, but
Lobrin's
it's
in
weird to
luck.
happen twice.
It is weird to
Lobrin's in
have
luck
people
because
say-
this is not a dress.
What, a
Say
maid
yes
outfit?
to
It's
the
a dress.
Is it?
Yeah.
It
Either a
depends
dress
on
or a skirt. It depends.
which version Valko draws.
Oh, yeah,
That
that's
is
true.
true.
That could be less than a dress, actually.
It's a
Say yes to the dress.
Say yes to the dress.
Anyway. We've gabbed up this
It hasn't been 20 minutes.
You're
It doesn't
killing
need to be.
Andrew right now,
Doesn't need
Derek.
to be Andy.
yeah, that happens anytime anyone
Well, we
throws
have the
holy water on
recap
you.
still.
You know, that's what I was just going to say. If you wouldn't mind getting into that recap and telling us all about what happened last week when you guys made your daring encounter with an old woman and her house.
When you say it like that, it sounds less exciting.
Yeah, you beat up that old woman in her own home.
We killed our baby.
Yeah, you,
The
my
party.
God.
They disappeared. They disappeared. We don't know what happened to them.
To be fair, only Ark knew that baby was in the house, and,
And
he's
to-
probably
to-
not going to tell us.
Yeah,
How does-
you
how
guys
does
still
Ark
have
feel
not
about
found
that?
out.
How does our feel?
Ark is still not convinced that was a child. And so he's decided to keep that information to himself.
Fair.
okay. I didn't see a kid. What kid?
Lucia does not need to hear that.
Oh no.
Lucia especially does not need to hear
Man,
that.
I blew the fuck up out of that house. Glad only the hag was in it. What am I lagging?
Yeah, we both fucking lit that house on fire.
Lucia is one L away from becoming like the next Ted Kaczynski of Barovia.
Oh my god.
Maybe that's just what Barovia
Why
needs.
is Lucia?
Are we allowed to
why
say
you
that?
Why are you?
Yeah, I might have gone too far.
Derek.
Are we allowed to say that?
Sorry about that.
I know you. When you said that, I was like, "Oh, he said."
It's
the
just a name. It does.
He said the name.
Yeah.
We'll talk about
You
it
know
off-
what would help
talk
is not
about it off
making a
stream,
bigger
guys.
deal about it than it is. So let's keep going.
No, it's too late for that. All right, session 39. The party dealt with a massive house that had come to life,
Okay,
powered by a
I'm
magical
back.
gem Ark had noticed previously. You chose a good time to leave. The house went inert.
I was lagging. I heard everything.
Oh,
Oh god. The house went inert quickly after Ark managed to remove the gem. However, after casting Cloud Kit with Nobrin, Twyla, and Coriander down in the ladder, the witch woman, because we didn't get her name, inhabitant rushed forward to power word stun Ark and reinsert the gem, bringing the house back to life. Lobrin, hastened by Twyla, rushed over and mounted Faerun, who'd shifted paper, who'd shifted into a scorpion.
Motherfucker, you wrote that.
Listen, it was for the fan service, right?
Was it?
Everybody made
Or was it
fun
just
of
your
that
preferences?
everybody made fun of that shit when it happened. We also had all agreed there was no like delicate way to say it. All right. Who shifted into a scorpion before repeatedly slashing at the house, dealing effective damage across multiple attacks each round. Meanwhile, Lucia rained gunfire down onto the witch, including a shot that took off part of her head, as Ark effectively parried and provided healing support, while Faerun remained stalwart in her scorpion form. After a significant bout of sustained fighting, which included a flash of spells and slash of steel, Ark and Lobrin eventually went down, leaving the outcome of the fight to be dubious as the party continued to suffer damage. However, Faerun dropped Wild Shape and managed to pick up Ark, who then restored Lobrin. The party focused on dealing more damage to the house than its witch inhabitant as Twyla finished it off with a magnified gravity, killing the witch and splintering the home. The infant child Ark had seen earlier was nowhere to be seen, but the party did manage to find a chest that Favorn dispelled and Lubin cracked open, filled with gold, gems, and other magical objects, including a unique pan flute.
Oh yeah, Favorn knows our bard.
I had to play that. The party further dispelled the dark magic coming from a levitating giant skull cauldron that had been outside the house, before continuing on to Van Richten's tower for the night. Lucia's curse from Mother Night was finally removed here, when the party presented the diamonds to Van Richten, which were crushed and used to cure her, as they prepared for a much-deserved rest for the night, and that was where we left off. Tasha's Mind Whip shout out too. I forgot to write that in there, but
Tasha,
Yeah,
if
you
you're
know, I
listening
didn't
to
know if the
this-
Mind Whip was gonna work, but it did.
It always does. Mind Whip is fantastic.
Thank you, Tasha.
Hi, Oni T.
Hi, Oni T. You're such a sweetheart.
I only
Who
two.
knew you could Mind Whip a house and it would obey?
Pretty sure. Never mind.
I was gonna, yeah.
Nipping me on the bud.
Okay. So, the morning finds you guys. After... Hold on, let me change the music real quick.
No.
You don't want
I'm
it to
gonna
be
say-
celebratory?
I mean...
We're in Barovia. There's no such thing as celebratory.
You get news that Strahd is dead. Heart attack.
Oh my
That would go
gosh.
hard.
He had a pre-existing condition.
For
It
It was not
800
covered
years?
by insurance.
Barovian plague.
He stubbed his toe and fell off of the tallest tower of Ravenloft.
What a way to go.
Yeah.
That covered by his insurance.
And there was
DM.
much rejoice.
Yes.
Before we, do any resting, there's just, a small handful of things I'd like to do, but I'll get to it last. If there's things
Well,
other people want to do first.
I was going to cut to the morning, so let's go ahead and go around the table and say what all of you would like to do for the night, if anything. My assumption is that you would want to, after a difficult encounter like that, was to very quickly get to your rested state. But by all means, spend this time how you'd like.
Lila still has energy for something, I would imagine. I'm going to bed though.
Listen,
Loudest
I'm
snoring
investigating.
Ark is gonna stoically just stare out the window for 8 hours.
As he does.
Right.
Just the loudest
you guys
snore you can
can-
possibly imagine.
You guys can now see that Ark is just staring out the window all night because he doesn't have his helmet on anymore.
This is true.
Oh yeah.
This
A
is
little bit
true.
creepy.
I
Also,
only need. Oh, go
He
ahead.
doesn't.
I was just gonna
blink.
ask if Lucia is honk shoeing or if there's me's in there as well.
Me's in there. The occasional night terror scream, but
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
in between me, it's just... It goes
I
right back
like
to
how
me.
you just cut out.
what the hell was that? like Paris.
I love that.
So since Farron only needs 4 hours of trancing, or sleeping, I think she's gonna stay awake for the first 4 hours and see if Argal makes it back within that time.
He's with us. I thought.
He's not.
Uh,
He's on
he
the
is.
way.
He is not. You guys told him to meet you guys at Perez.
Oh.
That was the last time you guys spoke to him.
Yeah, where
No,
the
we
fuck
did.
is
We
he
told-
then?
We
No,
Told him to meet us at the tower.
Again, remember when we short rested after?
Yeah, but your payphone ran out of quarters. At
I
that
don't
time.
run out of minutes.
Yeah.
So he's
Answered.
what he heard was we're at Perez, but meet us, and that's it. That's all
No,
he
at
heard.
the very end of the session, you liar.
So he got there, and then Baba Lasaga got back up, and he was like, "Ugh."
Oh man.
She got back up, damn.
That would be brutal. That would be fucking brutal right there.
No, I'm kidding. But he's not
But-
here just yet.
Yeah, but if he doesn't arrive in those 4 hours, then I will go bathe.
Ark would ask you, what are you staring out the window for?
I would just say, just keep an eye out, just like you. I don't need as much sleep as the others.
Gives you a lot of time to think.
It does. What do you think about when you look out the window?
That's a lot to unpack there.
You can unpack a little at a time.
Just thoughts of the future. How much... how much more there is out there. It's strange traveling with a group after being alone for so long.
How many years exactly were you alone for?
It's tough to say. I'm not here for them all the time. There are times where I call it sleeping, but well, I'll sleep for decades at a time and then reawaken.
Did you?
Good
Did you?
job.
Hi, Gruta.
Tiger Tap.
Well, two things. One, I'm gonna answer what you said. Two, it's funny because how I'm looking at Ark and looking at the statue that Twyla's standing to the right of, the helmet looks like Ark, so I feel like it's just a big statue of Ark in Van Richten's tower. So I like to think that Van Richten, new headcanon is he likes Ark so much he got a statue made of him.
I accept this headcanon.
But to answer, I guess I would. It's a lot to take in. About how long did you reawaken, do you think, before you ended up with us?
It hasn't been that long, actually. I was buried, presumed dead. I don't know how long ago that was, and then
And that's a reoccurring thing?
sometimes I'm just left out in the open. This time it was grave robbers that dug me up.
Was that what made you come to, or were you already just like waking up under the ground?
This time that's what made me come to, but I've woken up buried before. It's a process to get out, to say the least. I like when people kind of just leave me out in the open. Makes things easier. Although, I do occasionally have to deal with forest critters.
Sorry you've had to dig your way out. I mean, jeez. That's traumatizing. I would be traumatized if I had to dig my way out of 6 feet of dirt. And I guess, well, if you ever go down and I can't bring you back, and it's really I can't bring you back, then I'll make sure to put you somewhere nice.
Appreciate that.
It's hidden, but not underground or out in the open. Because what if the birds just come and eat you or something, like big vultures? Or what if you get, like, eaten up by, like, a mountain
Really
lion?
away with words, Varen.
That would
Thank
truly
you.
be unfortunate. That's one of the reasons I tend to wear, well, full body armor as much as I can. Makes things more difficult. Ideally, just like a shallow stone carrion is ideal. Just push the rocks out of the way, but I
Well,
make do. I always have.
I don't want to think about that right now. I want to think about that you're here, and you're a friend, and you're with us, and, well, hopefully you keep standing. You don't just drop for no reason, do you? Is it like you go down or something in like a battle, or do you just like go honk shoe out of the blue?
Normally it's in battle.
Okay.
I've never just stopped before, although that does sound unpleasant.
Well, we'll just have to make sure you don't go down.
I appreciate that. Hopefully I'll be around for a long time this time. Maybe find a way out of this predicament that I'm in.
I hope so too. For all of us. And I think she's probably gonna look at Lucia and think mainly for this poor fucking girl. I hope we find a way out of this.
She was not meant for this.
Ark, I didn't say that out loud. Listen,
Oh,
you.
I thought.
No,
I
I
thought
was.
you
I
were-
just sort of like my
But
eyes.
can we cut to that? What were you gonna say about me, motherfucker?
No, I was just thinking in my head, like my
No,
eyes.
not about Ark.
I was just gonna
over
say you're
to
not
her.
really cut out for this type of adventure. I don't think Lobrin is either.
Okay, we have
But-
common ground at least. We'll see.
I don't think any of-
Excuse
I
me,
don't-
some of us are trying to sleep over here.
Farron, Twyla, and Ark at least have some means to keep themselves grounded. They're handling it better than you two are, although you two have had most of the trauma dumped upon you.
I mean, even if we're doing a better job of keeping ourselves grounded, I don't think any of us are cut out for this. We're just doing the best we can. And hopefully, with some luck, we'll come out on top.
Hopefully. Hopefully. We'll see what the future brings. Hopefully I can get rid of this curse, and the rest of you can escape from these lands.
Well, with you too, right?
I'm honestly getting old and getting tired of traveling. I would love to escape, to be free of these lands, but I'm seeking rest. I'm seeking the embrace of my wife, my children. They're long gone from this world.
It's so sad. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't say that out loud. That's just me reacting.
Well, how would Theron react?
I think she would look at you solemnly. She would feel conflicted. Because, of course, she would want her friend to live, but I think at the same time, she understands that you've lived a long life. She's seen only a little bit of the world in her short, very short life for an elf. But she can imagine what it must be like to feel that type of... She can't really imagine what it would be like to experience that type of loss. So I suppose in the end she would accept that. If that's something you wanted, well, then it's something you would ultimately deserve.
First things first, though,
I'm the realist.
we have to figure out how to free ourselves of Strahd and whatever plagues these lands. Everything else can wait. You should probably get some rest. It's not good to stay up too long. Your mind tends to wander.
Mine wanders all the time, Ark. Has it been 4 hours yet, Derek? Can I go to sleep? Or no?
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can certainly go to sleep. Argal, however, does not arrive in the night.
Then I go to the bed, feeling nervous. Half nervous, but also half confident that he can make it to us. Confliction.
I hate to break this to you, but he's not coming.
Yeah, Argal died.
No, I
It was
just think
that boulder.
he doesn't give it the boulder. No, I just think he's done with us. Like, why would he risk his life for us? Like,
Okay, first of all, what the hell is up with this boulder? When did the boulder thing start?
I made it as a joke when Valana left that she got killed by like a falling boulder, and then it became like a running gag where the boulder was like
There's just
on a
boulders
murder.
everywhere.
Yeah,
No, it's the same boulder.
I said
It's the
Flox got
same
killed.
boulder.
Flox got killed by the same
Fox is
boulder.
in the woods. Why would he get killed by a boulder?
It's on the
Because-
run, man.
Boulder is
It-
loose.
It's like the cat in the box, and you don't know if the cat's alive or dead. So you
With
just
every
assume
kill,
the cat got crushed by a
This
boulder.
boulder gets bolder and bolder.
It's getting stronger. It's leveling up.
Alvar on the altar, ready to get married, just like, I'm so excited to begin the rest of my life, and then gets run over by a boulder.
No, it's only the people
Dude,
who
Garp
like.
would be fucking devastated.
It's only the people who aren't in campaigns anymore. So if you leave
She's
a
not in a
campaign,
campaign anymore, I'm afraid.
well, then
That's
guess
true.
what? When you were sailing at the ocean one day, guess who's-
Boulder just falls out of the sky.
the boulder has
Somehow.
mysterious ways. It kind of just like will teleport and appear.
Mhm.
I'm actually now like seriously picturing like what Gark's face might be like if all of a sudden a boulder appeared out of absolutely nowhere,
He
and
could just
even
revive her.
and
he would just
even
fix
him with
her.
all of his like high fae magic
What if he
is
couldn't?
like unable to prevent their death.
You know, he casts resurrection. She's like an Eladrin again. No, it's not worth it.
Why is
You mean-
Gark Lobrin?
Yeah, you know.
Wait a second.
Hold on a minute. I
This
peel off
makes sense
Lobrin's
a little bit.
mask. I peel off Lobrin's mask.
It's just
Oh my
Gark.
god.
Hey!
God.
Oh,
Wait,
no
what if-
wonder I was able to succeed in all those death saving throws.
Lobrin dies and gets reincarnation cast on himself. He becomes a goblin.
Oh my god.
That's Gark's origin story.
Excuse me.
Is
Heard
that
about
where
it.
Gark comes from?
Heard about a goblin queen.
This campaign has turned into Curse of Boulder.
Anyway, the boulder. I made it as a joke initially when when we were talking about what happened to Valana post campaign,
I think everyone
and
knows
she wanted her
that.
character to shag, and I said, "No, actually, you died by a boulder off screen."
All right. Is anyone else doing anything in the night?
I
Yes,
have a
I'm
handful of
fighting the
stuff.
fucking boulder that killed my family.
Lobrin's fighting the boulder.
No,
Okay. All right. Twyla, what are you doing?
Alright, I've got a lot of shit here I need to identify throughout the night. So here's the thing. I'm gonna have to split up this work if he's willing with Van Richten, because this is a lot of stuff. There is a vial of silvery oil, there's 2 spell scrolls, there's a magical pan flute, there's a magical rock, and I need to study this diary some more. So how much can we feasibly split up and still get a rest?
You can do all of that, but not the diary.
Oh my god! The diary is the most important one!
hmm You can choose. You can do the
And
diary, or you
choose.
can identify those items.
Oh,
Can she
man.
give him the other items to identify, and she does the diary?
Can Ark
Van
assist in
Richten,
any
for
way?
his
'Cause
part,
he's awake.
Van Richten, for his part, is mostly focused on forging what he can of the silver scraps that he has amassed to make more silver bullets for Lucia.
Let's also remember he
past
has to
7 minutes.
he has to
Bedtime, he
sleep.
can't
Yeah,
help.
he has to sleep still, guys.
Oh
He's
yeah,
like a human.
he's
Senior
whatever the
citizens
fuck
need
he
their
is.
sleep.
Wait a minute. I don't know if this
It's bedtime.
works that way. Can Ark identify any of this stuff or no?
Does he have the identify spell?
I don't think so. Do you, Ark?
Then no.
I do not have the identify spell.
I
Actually, let
don't
me
have the identify spell.
So here's the thing: if you roll a high enough Arcana, you can get an impression of what an item does. But unless you have the identify spell, I can't tell you explicitly what the item is.
What about the whole meditating on it for 1 hour?
I thought the
thing?
whole meditating on it for an hour thing is what we were doing.
There is something in Raw about that.
Okay, yeah, feel free to. I'm still gonna have you roll Arcana though.
So,
I can.
I wish
I
I,
can
had
assist with that.
identify, but
Because
that's
I-
not within my.
what's
I
your
assume-
intelligence?
All right, let's
Hi, Dread.
pull up the old character
Okay.
sheet. It's better than my dexterity, which is a negative.
Because I might hand you the diary in the night then, so maybe you can take a crack at it.
I have a +3 to Arcana. I mean, I only sleep. For
This would
4
be an
hours.
intelligence check, not an arcana check.
My
Intelligence?
intelligence check is, or my intelligence is a
Plus
10.
3.
You only have a 10?
I only have a 10.
My intelligence. I get proficiency in the saving throw, so I have a +3.
Well, we're not
That's
talking
not
about saving
throw, it's just a check.
Well, just real quick, Raw is if you sit, you have to be in physical contact with the item for at least a short rest, and then you get to learn its properties and how to use them. But I don't know if you learn the name of an item.
I don't think I'd be of any help.
Well, technically then, doing that, Art could still identify, like, these items by sitting with them for the night, right?
He does have to hold them too, though.
That'd be
Yeah.
fine. So, DM,
Yes.
is that fine?
I think
Sure, if that's how
Raw.
you want to spend your time.
So I can
Yeah,
do
I'll
the
take
diary then, and then Art can do the items. Right?
Sounds good to me.
Because Art doesn't have to sleep.
But
Just
yeah,
to let you know, that diary is still going to take an intelligence check.
I can do that, but I'm doing the diary, and then I'm gonna hand you the 2 spell scrolls, the vial, the silvery oil, the pan flute, and the rock.
okay, that's a lot of
Do you
items.
want me to help? I can help. Like,
I'm gonna
as
hand
Oh yeah,
this
because
to
well.
you
you.
don't have to sleep through the night. Maybe if you want to identify the spell scrolls, and I'll work on some of the other things. Because the spell scrolls might require an Arcana check.
Okay, yeah. I can look at the spell scrolls. I feel like I just feel so bad. Like you guys have so much to look through. Like I can try.
I'll hand these over and say, here's you guys' homework for the night. I'm gonna keep snooping through the diary and hopefully get some more
Okay.
details.
All right.
Alright, I'm gonna do the diary. Can
Okay.
Van Richten help me on it or not?
I'll say sure.
So can I get
Go ahead and
advantage
roll
on this?
Yeah. We'll say
Come
you're
on,
studying
I've
it
been
together.
screwed over by this diary for over a week straight.
If it were easy, it wouldn't be as
I-
significant.
God
was gonna
damn
ask-
it.
It's not bad, but it's not what you need.
You do have inspo too.
Did I use my inspo on the fucking diary?
Yeah,
up
and
to
before
you.
she does,
Your
would
inspo.
you allow me to cast guidance since I know what she's doing? Okay.
You're doing something else right now, and you would have had to say so prior.
So when I use my inspiration for this, do I re-roll both of those or just one of them?
You roll
one.
one, I believe.
Whatever of the 3 is the highest.
The 15's not terrible.
Oh my god! I hate this diary. This diary is my bane of my existence.
Maybe you should give someone
It's
else
not going anywhere.
a chance.
I'm attuned to it.
Oh, that's right. You have to attune.
It's
to
not
it.
going
Fuck.
anywhere. Like your progress with it.
Oh my god, this diary is so important and I just can't crack it. It's not fair.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The
how
dice-
does
the dice said fuck
does Strahd write in like high school slander terms, and that's why you can't decrypt it? Like,
Maybe.
It's in a specific, like, it's written in code.
Viola's gonna just
You know,
have her
like
head.
everyone does with their diary.
gonna have her head in
It's
her
wri-
hands in
it's written in
frustration for
emoji.
most of the night.
If I lived for 800 years, I might do some fucking lame ass shit like that. To be
Probably just so bored. It's like, I'm gonna write this in code. Fuck it.
what
I'm
if
gonna-
I
I'm gonna-
made a
I'm gonna
whole new
invent a code.
language?
I'm gonna invent a code and write a diary in it.
Okay, so Ark, what is it you have? Is it the stone? Is it the pipes? Or is it the oil?
He has all
I'm
three
going-
of those things.
Yeah, I have those 3 items.
Okay.
I will start with the stone.
Okay,
that is
so
all
after an hour, it's a well-polished stone that, looking at it, it looks like it's kind of, sort of, and molded, or sort of, I guess, whittled into the rough shape of, like, chiseled, I guess would be the word, into the rough shape of, like, a cat's head. And you get a sense that you would get, while this is on your person, you would get a +1 to ability checks and saving throws.
Oh.
It's a
That's
stone
lovely.
out of character. This is a stone of good luck.
Interesting. I'll put that aside. Next, I would work on the silvery liquid.
Okay. After an hour, you can tell that this is the kind of oil that you would apply to a weapon of some kind. And that can be like your sword, a mace, or even bullets and arrows. Applying the oil takes a minute, and for an hour, the coated item has a +3 to attack and damage rolls.
Ooh.
Ew.
It's good for you or Ark. You can
Wait,
share it.
He is Ark.
I mean, like you were Lobren.
I drink it. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
gonna say one thing. Ark doesn't share magical aid.
So it can be used.
What do you mean?
It can coat 1 slashing or piercing weapon, or up to 5 pieces of slashing or piercing ammunition.
Oh.
The cloak, the sun sword.
No. 1 weapon or 5 pieces of
No,
ammunition.
I'm talking.
Oh, you.
Oh, how Ark has
Ark-
gotten the.
Ark having magical aid.
Okay.
All right. I'll put that to the side as well, and then work on the flute.
Someone's writing this down, right?
No.
I'll send it over after. That's fine.
Thank you.
At
I
like
appreciate
break, perhaps. Okay. The pipes.
Pipes?
These, you can glean that this pipe has 3 charges. You can use an action to play them and expend 1 charge to create an eerie spellbinding tune. Each creature within 30 feet of you that hears it must succeed a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you for a minute. If you wish, all creatures in the area that aren't hostile towards you automatically succeed on the saving throw. A creature that fails the saving throw can repeat it at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success. And if it does succeed on the saving throw, it's immune to the effects of the pipe for 24 hours. And it regains 1d3 charges daily at dawn.
1d3?
Yeah.
I
Proficient
did
in
like
playing
that,
the
but,
pan flute, y'all.
so Ark's gonna play those now, actually. No, I'm joking.
Wake everyone up. It sounds like an Aztec death whistle.
My brother got one of those for Christmas.
Yeah, Ark's gonna set those to the side and then go back to keeping a watch.
All right.
The scrolls.
The scrolls.
Rose, dear boy.
Now, with these, since they are explicitly written in an Arcanic text, I'm going to need you to roll an Arcana check.
Will you permit me to touch myself?
Yeah, you can do that.
Thank you. Okay, and there's 2 scrolls, so 1 per scroll?
Sure.
Okay.
Could Arg assist in any way in this? Like by just bouncing ideas off of them?
I'm going to say this is happening while you're identifying your own items, so probably not.
Okay. 10 plus 14? That's not good.
14? Yeah. You can identify that the first scroll is that of a necromancy school, but you don't know explicitly what it does.
Okay. Abuseless. Alright, the next one. Give me something good! Oh.
This other one is evading you entirely.
Oh my god.
That was the evocation one?
You would know that, yeah.
Okay.
You don't know the name of it or what
I
it
only
does.
I found out things Twyla already knows.
As far as the School of Magic goes, yeah, pretty much.
And I found out nothing.
They seem to be both of them seem to be a relatively higher magic than you usually see.
So yeah, even with the 14, she already knew that about it, correct?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm gonna say Twilight. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I just know that this one's necromantic and they're both like really high spells. I tried.
That's okay. I'm not making any progress with this journal anyway. Maybe we can figure it all out tomorrow or something. But thank you for trying.
Okay.
I can't look at the journal again.
I'm sorry?
How come Farron can't? Nobody else can look at the journal? Is it because you have to be attuned to it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if you're not attuned, it just makes 0 sense to you.
Also, it's like written in such a way that it's progression based. So you like code break the first part, and that helps you code break like the second and
Okay,
third.
so
As I understand it.
Yeah,
I mean, you could, but I think.
This is like fucking decoding the Zodiac Killer's letters. Like, this is so fucking stupid.
That's
If
an
I was
accurate
to try, then I would have to decode the first part because I wouldn't know how.
I'd have to read the specifics. There are some specifics on that. I will get into that at break.
Okay.
I want. How come I could only try to decode this book 1 time a day? I hate this.
It takes several hours to do. That's why. It's not just like you're just looking over it. It's like you're studying this thing for hours and hours.
I've been studying this thing for days.
You're an FBI agent decoding the fucking.
It is pretty much like that. You're Jake Gyllenhaal right now.
I'm feeling like the depressed Jake Gyllenhaal right now.
All right. Shall we cut to morning?
Sure.
Okay. So the morning finds you, if not the sun. And it's bright and early. Well, not bright. It's never bright here. But it's quite early in the morning when you hear the clopping of hooves along the causeway, sort of splashing along the mud and water. And then there's like the nickering of a horse as it stops right outside the tower.
Farron shoots up. Looks out the window.
And
Who is
what you hear, it's Aragal. You see Aragal look at the door, look at the code on the door, seem to like kind of mentally check to himself that it's too early to be knocking, and just kind of sigh to himself as he sits next to his horse that immediately lies down.
Is anybody up?
Ark's up.
It's Ark.
Arksman's just staring out the window, and he's gonna just
I'm gonna
shout down.
At,
like,
no,
whisper shout.
no! I'm gonna look at Ark. Wait, Ark. I'm gonna go. Shh. Is
Ark's
it too
gonna-
late, Ark? Did you already yell?
Well, are you awake? Because you said you stayed up the first half of the night, so you could sleep into.
Yeah, but when you said
Trancing.
that, you could hear that there's the clopping of cloppity claps.
For those people that are awake, it's not like it would wake you up.
Oh.
I mean, if you say you're awake, that's fine.
Passive perception.
You only have to sleep for 4 hours a night, so if you say you're awake early in the morning, I'll
It's also a trance, so she could probably escape that state a lot quicker.
yeah,
than
like
we
I'll work with you here.
I look.
Ark would
I
shout
just wanted to
down.
wake up and look out the window and see who it was, and then I
So
found
go
out.
ahead,
who it
yeah,
was.
you do. He looks tired and not happy,
Ark's gonna shout down to him.
and he just kind of like furrows his brow, takes his hood off, and he just kind of goes, "Ark, why is it that I've never seen you sleep?"
I tend not to sleep very much. I'll be right down. I'll let you in.
That sounds miserable, but sure, thank you.
Ark will go downstairs and let him in.
Okay. And he enters. And he gets onto the platform and kind of says up and claps himself. You know, as the platform starts lifting, as the golems yank their chains, he kind of smiles to himself and goes, hey, I wasn't certain if that would work. Anyway, how did it go?
Okay. We got this, and Ark's gonna take out the stone.
Just kind of quirks his brow, runs his fingers through his mustache. It's a stone. It's certainly I've seen a stone before. I can tell that's a stone.
It's apparently one of 3 or 4, and if all of them are brought together, it's what allowed the Martikovs to grow grapes in the land without sun. They allow people to farm again, more effectively than they do now.
Yes, I have heard quite the ill omens about the winery itself. There has been no wine production in this place for some nights now, and, well, things are coming to blows over in some of the Vestani camps.
Well, we looked into that a little bit on our most recent journey, about the one who started attacking their home. Do you know of a Baba Yasolga?
Lysaga.
Lysaga.
He's just gonna
He
furrow his
corrects
brow
you?
a little
No,
bit.
I don't.
Baba Lysaga? Oh, you mean Baba Lysaga? No, I've never heard of her.
Does he really
No.
say that?
No, he doesn't say that. He just kind of furrows his brow and shakes his head. Says, "Old woman of the woods, perhaps?"
Yes. Apparently a servant of Mother Night, and she claims to be the mother of Strahd.
Baby lasagna.
Baby lasagna.
That's really good.
That's what the baby was for.
He just kind of sighs and goes, "It seems as though there are a myriad of servants of Mother Night. And none of them seem very wholesome. Curious."
Well, this one at least won't be bothering us anytime soon. Or ever again, for that matter.
Mm. Well, good work of it. I hope it didn't cause much of a headache.
I'm kind of surprised that, like, everyone I've asked doesn't seem to know of her. It seems like it'd be a hard person to miss.
She was at Berez? Is that correct?
Yes, she had a walking house and a flying skull.
Yeesh. This woman with some hobbies. Suffice it to say, Berez is not a place that Barovians find themselves in accidentally. You have to go looking for it. The roads there are overgrown. The town itself has not been established in centuries.
I wonder if she had anything to do with that. Getting rid of the town.
The town? I don't know. Maybe.
Anyway,
And,
how was your adventure?
you guys make it towards like the top at this point, and he just kind of furrows his brow a little bit, and he says, I got the information I needed. I will leave it at that.
Ark's gonna look at his cryptic response, like kind of furrowing his brows, but then just kind of like just shake his head and drop it, like everyone's got to have their secrets here, type situation.
As he makes it to the top, he kind of looks around the top floor and sees who's awake.
I'm already in front of him. And by in front of him, I mean I'm already in front of him, and I run and I hug him.
Oh, he kind of like is taken aback a little bit, but he hugs you back, and he says, "Well, it's good to see you, Farron. I have something for you.
For me?
Yeah, it was a gift from Adametha, so please don't mention it." And he reaches into his bag and he pulls out this kind of like, it's almost like this like embroidered, like beautifully, really colorful, like one of the most colorful pieces that you've seen in the valley. A piece of like embroidered like tunic, looks like it was handmade. And he was like, she insisted that you would like it. Tried to talk her out of it. Please don't bring it up. You can dispose of it if you like.
It's beautiful. I didn't realize she liked me so much to give me a gift. I want to insight check if she.
Yeah, you certainly can.
It's like I didn't know that bitch liked me. Insight. I'm not gonna guide myself in front of him. 18.
Nice roll.
Okay, fine. He just kind of like looks a little bit sheepish, and he's just like, "We spoke. She said you would like it. That's all. Please don't think too much about it."
Can I gather it? Do I think he's lying? Do I think that that's not exactly how maybe it went?
It seems like he spoke to her about you, and she was like, "Give her this."
I'm just gonna smile at him. And I am once again going to give him a kiss on the cheek and say, I'm really happy you're back, and thank you. I'll put it on.
It's still a little big for you, but it is beautiful, and it's got like a beautiful like cinching or like kind of sash around the middle. It kind of looks like it's a Vistani
like
make.
Something I can attach to my like layered.
You can certainly layer it. It's definitely something you would have seen amongst the Vistani, and you wearing it now, you would pass off nicely amongst them. And he just kind of is red in the face a little bit and says, "Please don't bring it up. It's a impartial thing. You understand." It's
Well, now that it's on, what do you think? I think it looks really nice.
It's beautiful. The color suits you. What all have you come upon? How goes your discoveries?
Well, how much did Art catch you up on while you were on the way up?
Told me about a woman in the woods.
Oh yeah, she wasn't. Well, yeah, she was a really bad woman, and we killed her and her house, and we took a bunch of stuff from her too. And I couldn't really figure out anything with the scrolls other than what kind of magics they are, but they're pretty powerful. And Ark, I guess, found some cool stuff, and Twyla still can't decode any of the rest of the diary, and I feel really bad. That's pretty much it. We just killed some stuff.
Yeah, it seems that you're all quite proficient at that. I'm glad you didn't need me for it.
Go to use it for the lockpicking of the chest, probably.
Yeah. Well, I have my uses every now and again. And he takes a seat on like an open patch of floor. I'll say at this point it's late enough in the morning that any of you who want to be awake certainly can be.
Oh my god, Lovrid.
Oh yes, see, Lovin's like wearing these like little pair of long johns that has like a button over the butt.
Oh
you
my
know?
God.
Like, oh, Aragorn! It's good to see you, my friend.
Good morning. And he kind of eyes you up and down. He says, this is a fine state I'm finding you in.
This, I really needed to relax last night, so I brought out my good pajamas.
Ah, yes. The good pajamas.
Yes. Anyway, Bruno, if you wouldn't mind please helping me, maybe we should go somewhere, away from prying eyes. I don't need people getting envious.
As you're saying this, Brunor, who was at the foot of your bed lying over your legs and only flipped a little bit as you got up, is just actively snores in response to you. He's not awake at all.
Bruno, we need to armor up, my boy.
Elizabeth kind of like prods him a little bit with it with her quill, and he's just like, he doesn't get up at all.
Time, Bruno, armor time. And I'm gonna go over and
Best not to bother him, my lord. I can
well.
handle the armoring if you wish.
All right, yes, that's fine.
He's like,
I mean, yes. Who's gonna take notes of me getting changed in my armor, though? I'm kidding. That's not really something for the bards. Now, let us commence with the armoring of Valodin.
let's go downstairs, my lord.
Yeah,
it's better that way.
Go down one floor and get dressed,
And
basically.
she helps you. She
We're
helps.
coming back up in a couple minutes time. 10 minutes, I think it takes it on armor.
Sure. Van Richten is very much asleep on top of his table on the second story as you're heading down to the first. And on the little bedroll that he's put off to the side, you can see it's probably where Twyla would have fallen asleep. That's your call, of course, Twyla.
Yep.
It looks like Van Richten fell asleep while studying that godforsaken tome. But there are some freshly made bullets on the table alongside of him. And as he wakes up, hearing the platform move, he kind of like rubs his eyes a little bit and makes his way up, puts the bullets into a small little leather pouch, and tosses it onto your sleeping or just barely waking up form, Lucia.
Lucia, you got more silver bullets. Wake up.
Yeah, we can say you owe me for that one. Don't bring it up.
What's
Silver
happening?
bullets for your gun.
You owe me, don't bring it up.
My God, and she like points it forward. I'm still a bit tired.
It's 20 more bullets.
Point it
20 more
forward.
silver
I'm like
bullets.
leaning over you to
20
wake
more
you up
silver
before you get at
bullets.
me.
That's awesome. You know what would be awesome? You know what would be more awesome? Me remembering to get in the Tailsfire. I probably was like, I was watching the stream like, oh, I'm in Tailsfire.
You gotta get in Tailspire.
In Tailsfire.
Yeah, I
As
was
levels of
I wonder
exhaustion
why
are
she's
still-
just like on the ground prone.
Because she would still be on the ground, pro.
Oh, poor girl.
Twyla's gonna come up there with
You
bags
wanna
under
leave
her
before she
eyes
gets rid of her
and holding
exhaustion,
onto
so
the
she's
journal.
gonna be tired still. Y'all are making her leave with the level of exhaustion still.
We have to.
Yeah.
Just one level. It's really not that
Yeah.
bad. It's just disadvantage on what skill
places
checks.
to be.
No,
Yeah.
just half
Ah,
movement.
yes. Yeah.
Oh, just
You are looking at this
That's not what
mechanically.
one level of exhaustion does.
Isn't it?
No?
One level of exhaustion is disadvantage on all skill checks.
Is
Yeah.
movement the second one?
Movement's
Movement
the
is the
second one.
third.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
it's
that's
the
the third?
one.
Or
No, the third
movement
one's
is
attack.
second.
Not
Movement's
important right now.
second.
You have
Yeah.
one, so that's just disadvantage on your skill checks.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, two
Which
is speed
horrible.
halved.
Okay, so third must be attacks and saving throws.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
said 20.
That's
Okay.
when it gets bad.
Yeah, it's the kind of death spiral from there.
Yeah, Twyla's gonna
okay.
come up there with bags under her eyes and holding onto the journal. She looks kind of pissed off and tired.
Van Richten, for his part, looks like he's pretty well versed in sleepless nights. And though he's kind of groggy a little bit, he kind of tosses your hair and says, "Don't worry, Pigeon, we'll get it the next time." And he immediately starts getting
I hate this
it's kind of-
stupid book.
Yeah, you and me both. And he immediately starts getting a kind of old-looking coffee pot on top of the furnace that he's got on the top floor. It's a very brisk day. It's like the equivalent of like a late autumn day, like a November day. The wind kind of bites a little bit. But in that top floor, with as many people as are there in that small furnace, it's cozy. The smell of coffee immediately starts filling the air.
Ark, do you still have the gem out?
The gem, yes, I would I would still be holding on to that.
I'm gonna point to it and go, right, well, first of all, we forgot to give that to the Martikovs. They left rather quickly. But I wanted to actually bring something up to you guys regarding those gems.
What's up?
Okay.
Well, I know we were considering checking out the hold that's nearby, but I feel like we've kind of let the Martikovs down a lot recently, and we still haven't fulfilled what they asked of us. We only have 2 of the 3 gems. And I don't want them to suffer anymore just because, we're not there to help them. But Davian told us a long time ago that Yester Hill was probably where we could find the last one. Do you think we should try to help them and just finish this for them?
It might be nice to at least finish one of the tasks we set for ourselves. And they've been good to us. They've helped us out quite a lot.
I agree. I don't want to see them suffer anymore.
Out of character, what was the reason we were going to the other place?
Argynvost?
Argynvostholt?
We don't know what's gonna be there. We just kind of figured there'd be something cool there, maybe?
Paladin hold.
You had heard a rundown from Van Richten and, to a lesser extent, from Esmeralda as well, that it was a stronghold of paladins, of a specific order at one point, and that you might find boons, armaments, or even allies there. They were enemies of Strahd at one point.
Is there any way that we can travel to both places in the near future? I have a good feeling about Argynvost.
I definitely think we should do both. I don't know if there's any kind of, time that's running out for the Martikovs. I mean, we waited a little too long and their winery got destroyed one day.
And it sounds like that lack of wine is starting to cause some stresses, and Ark's gonna look at Argal.
And he just kind of gives you kind of like a deadpan expression as he goes, "It's worse than you may realize. If it is like this in the first few days, I mean, that was only half a week ago that happened. I can only imagine what the scarcity will do in the coming weeks."
That's true, and it seems that really all anyone has to do in Barovia is to drink.
Yes, that is true. People here are very little.
Perhaps we should start with that and then head to Argynvost. I must insist that we go there at some point.
Oh, Argal. I wanted to ask,
yes,
what happened to the kids? Did they make it back okay?
I brought them back to their homes in the village Barovia. I brought them to the village itself. I could not go too far in, but they found their way back.
I thought he was gonna be like, I brought them to the abbot.
Damn it!
Oh my
There was a
God.
kindly man in the mountains.
He
Fuck.
just showed up.
That's not funny.
The abbot just
That
shows up at the
traumatized
beginning.
Parent.
Oh, more useful parts. I mean, what?
Oh,
Where's
damn it.
Vasilka, guys? Oh.
You know,
I wonder
if I
don't
tried to
know.
message her, would we just get, like, TV static noises, or, like, would we get an
White
actual...
noise.
You would get no
Yeah,
response.
what's her...
Like, we never actually tried messaging her.
Can you message a
Wait,
construct?
what if she can like
Technically, like,
communicate?
She can't talk, but what if she can think, Like, because she can, like, think messages.
I'm not even sure how that would work. I'd have to look up the particulars of that.
I mean,
bridge.
I don't know. It's just, it's a fun thought.
Don't waste
robot
that spell right now, then.
I think I brought that up in the Discord at one point, and Catherine just replied to it with fax machine noises.
For what? Wait, what? What is it?
But I was
Vasilka.
talking about messaging Vasilka to see what happened.
Oh yeah, it's just fax machine. Like,
I am kind of curious though, as to like what would she respond with?
I don't know.
We should test it just to see.
I'm gonna burn 2 messages this morning. I can burn all 3 if you want.
Maybe
Bear
we
in mind, we have the whole day ahead of us, so keep that in
Yeah, I was
mind.
gonna say maybe save that one for like at the end of the night, just before we go to bed.
Alright, so I'm gonna burn 2 on the way out this morning.
Who are we talking to?
I need to contact Adrian if we're gonna go to Yester Hill.
Oh yeah, true.
And then the Martikovs. And for my second, I was gonna contact Esmeralda.
Oh, that's a good
that
idea.
feels like a bad idea to me.
All right.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know about that.
A bad idea. That's our
far.
friend.
I do agree.
How
We
are
need
you?
to
Like, are you doing okay? And
Just
she
checking
sounds
in.
suspicious.
That's
We're
our
like,
friend that
"I'm
got cursed on
fine.
our behalf. We should
Come
check how
get me,
she's
I'm at
doing.
this
Well, she was
location."
cursed before us. We just
Don't
didn't have the
go there.
cure.
That's not true.
Oh, Esmeralda, I thought we were talking about
Didn't she show up injured?
No.
someone else. My
Yeah,
bad.
she was like injured, but she wasn't cursed. She got cursed during that fight.
Just barking
Oh, wait.
noises
Yeah,
on the
Yeah,
left.
line.
Remember, she
I'm
left
not wrong.
us for our own safety.
Yeah, no, you're right.
But it's not like if Twyla messaged her,
Unfortunately, you're right.
she would not know
Scream
where
noises.
we were.
Yeah, I gotta at least contact. Like, I mean, I haven't reached out to her once this whole time. I gotta see how she's doing.
Sonar fucking
Okay.
tracking device.
So you're starting with Adrian.
Starting with Adrian Martikov.
Sure.
Let me
Go
just
ahead.
mark both these
Okay.
spells off of my spell list really quick. Oh, look at that! I never reset my spells from the rest.
Oh, I didn't either, but let me count your shit first.
All right, that one's already down to there. We're good. Okay, starting with Adrian. You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Hello, it's Twyla.
Hello.
Hello, it's me. So, hello, it's Twyla. We have your gem. Going to Yester Hill, can we meet with you and return it to you? Here to
Okay.
help.
You sound like
Two words left, buddy.
you sound mildly like the fucking TikTok voice
Girl
again.
dinner.
Use your last
Hey, when I go to Yester Hill.
Me, when I
Please
go
use
to
the two
Yester
last
Hill.
Words to say buddy, buddy.
Buddy, buddy.
Okay. Very quickly, you hear back. I'm very happy that you're all safe.
I forget to count for you.
You're incredible. Me and my family owe you our lives. Hold on to the gems for now. See you soon.
Well, I already gave one of them the gem that was found at the abbot, so
Right.
they technically already have one in their possession.
He wouldn't know that.
Yeah, it could be the other Martikov that got it, right?
That was
Yeah,
Erwin.
that was Erwin
Yeah.
that has it.
Oh god, if anybody shouldn't have it, it's Erwin.
Erwin.
Give the guy a break.
Erwin.
I love Erwin. I would die for Erwin.
The beardy Martikov.
Me when Erwin. Anyway.
Ah, if you gave Erwin the
Oh, I forgot to say, Derek, you also made a big mistake in telling me someone gave me a gift and describing what it looked like, because now I'm gonna need you to send me a rough reference image of what you were picturing at some point in the future so I can see.
And get art of it. That moment where Aragorn handed it to you.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, sending next to Esmeralda.
Alright.
Alright.
Esmeralda! It's Twyla. Haven't heard from you. And getting pretty worried.
Bark.
How are you doing? Is all well? Maybe we can help. Hope to see you soon. I don't know how many more words I had.
To see you.
Hope to-
see you.
Hope to
No,
see you.
to see you.
Hope to see you. It works.
Yeah, that still works.
Yeah, that's
Hope to see.
Hope to see.
All right.
I like
There's-
that better.
There's like half a minute that passes and you don't hear back until finally you hear back and she says, "Now is not a good time. I haven't slept. There's no help. I have to do this myself." And that's all you hear.
Oh no.
I'm gonna immediately turn to everyone and say, guys, I think something's really wrong with Esmeralda.
Wait, did
What'd
she
you
Yeah, she
say?
got
also
bit
take
by a werewolf.
something
That's how
from
we
the...
check.
Did she also take something from the
Well, no, but
altar?
she got
She got
bit,
bit.
remember?
No, she got bit, remember?
By the loop guru.
Also, I'm just realizing,
The Lugaroo.
I saw you staying up again last night, Arco. You don't really seem to sleep that often, do you?
Hmm.
You know, it's funny, I was saying the same thing myself. I mean, it's unusual, you know?
We had a really good time.
You know,
last night.
our just out of character, the thing I want to think, and I don't think Lobern might piece this together, but Ark could have theoretically taken everything off of that Mother Night Shrine and been fine.
Oh
That-
my god.
It's really funny,
That's funny
actually.
as fuck.
No, I didn't even think about that.
Well, you don't know if the curse
It
would
might have,
manifest.
been a different
It might
way,
have-
but
I think at that point, if I had tried to use the wording to work around it, I think Derek would have smote me in other ways.
Well, the other thing is that the book like explicitly says like you do not benefit from the effects of a long rest. So
Okay,
it
so
doesn't
that- yeah.
say it doesn't say like if you don't, sleep, then like it's like
but you would just you wouldn't take the exhaustion at least.
I'm really if you don't benefit from the effects of a long rest, I think
You would
even if
still
you're
gain exhaustion.
yeah, like
I'm
it's
not
not
immune
to
to
exhaustion. Yeah.
You
That
should
would,
be.
Well,
that would be pretty busted if he was.
Wasn't the Unearthed Arcana of Warforged that they were immune to exhaustion when they first like
Oh,
tried
seriously?
writing them?
If
Yeah.
that was the case, then that's bonkers.
Yes. Which makes sense. No, that they should bring that back, man.
Make a Warforged berserker.
Do all Warforged campaign in Barrow like a Curse of Strahd campaign. This
Oh,
way, no
Lord.
one can be affected.
The anti-vampire bots.
AC.
But
Anyway,
but she said she
I-
hasn't slept and she sounds really bad.
Did she say where she was? Rudolph kind of comes up to you a little bit. He looks a little bit nervous on her behalf.
No, she didn't. But all she said was she had to do this herself.
Yeah, that sounds like her.
I don't think she's gonna make it.
You don't know that. She's been in worse positions than this.
Well, we should try to help her, right? But I wouldn't know where to start.
No, that'll be up to me.
I don't even know if she'd tell us where she is.
It'll be up to you. So you know where she is?
I don't, but I have a few guesses. And if you have to go to Yester Hill, then this is the least of what I can do with my time.
Are you sure it's okay for you to leave here?
Alone?
I left here before. I spent months in Vallaki. Can do so again.
But you know he's actively looking for you.
He never stopped.
My God.
Well, if you leave, please be safe.
No such
He'll
thing
be
as safety for
fine.
people like us, so
Everybody's
we'll just have to make our peace with that.
Alone,
You'll be
Bryn?
fine.
She's out there all alone.
Forever alone, Bryn.
If only there was a handsome man with a mustache and a bowl cut to save her.
Yes, if only. I wish I knew a guy like that. Oh, wait a minute.
I just got an idea, guys.
I just got a low brain blast.
Well, speaking of Yester Hill, do you know how to get there from here?
And he kind of nods a little bit and goes over to his work table that's on the top floor. And he begins drawing you a map. Roughly. And he just... hold on, let's see. I'm going to copy this image and paste it in
Maps?
in your story notes.
Not maps?
Yeah, maps.
Maps?
Put it in
No.
Put it in the right tab, damn it! No, you put it in decay within the ice, damn you!
Oh, you son of a
Campaign
Hold on, hold on.
You put that in maps under curse right now.
It's the wrong one.
How will we
Sorry,
ever follow?
I'm sorry.
I'm not looking at that tab anymore. I would never have found it.
Oh my God.
Hey,
let me put
Geeky
on
Collections,
glasses.
thank you so much for the follow.
So where are
While we
we
struggle
right,
to find
where
our
are we
map.
right now?
You are at Van Richten's tower is like top left.
I see
Oh,
it.
I see it.
Yeah. And he kind of draws to you that and describes it like Yester Hill is at the far end of Strahd's territory,
Yes,
right
finally,
at the edges.
Can we pause
Son of
for
a
a moment
bitch.
and realize how big of a deal it is that we actually have a map of this place?
Okay. Abby,
That's pretty
Abby of
huge.
Markovia, is that where... Is that
Oh, the
where
Tesser Falls are all the way over there?
Tesser Pool. Holy shit.
Oh, Yester
Yeah,
Hill's okay.
we came a long way.
Southwest.
There's Berez.
Oh, we have to pass the vineyard
You
again.
guys passed the Tesher
Oh,
Pools
there's
and-
Yester Hill. It's all the way down there
Yeah.
underneath Wizard of
Yeah.
Wines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. That's a good trek.
The bridge that you guys had your showdown at was at under the Baratok pools.
The
By
Raven River
by the-
crossroads, basically.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow, that's really
under
close to his
Crest.
house.
Okay.
Yeah, under Kresk. That's right.
Crest.
Okay. That's not bad. Okay, we can do
All right.
this.
Yeah, we can do this.
Super far away.
Yeah,
That's
so
perfect. Thank you.
damn it, unrabbit your flags. It's just some guy. Okay.
Say Lana Lake or Luna Lake?
Luna Lake.
Oh. Like,
Lana
Lana Del
Lake.
Rey Lake?
That's the Norman fucking Rockwell Lake. Anyway, you know roughly from the map that's been given to you and what he's describing to you that Yester Hill would be probably less than a 3-hour trek.
We can do this.
Okay.
That's doable.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Now I'm gonna have all of you change your maps
Okay.
as you make your way out, and as Rudolph Van Richten gives you a little kiss on your forehead, wishes you good luck.
I give him a
He
tight
gives us
hug.
all a kiss on our foreheads. That's so sweet.
A little
Yeah, good luck, pigeon.
Lubrin just like giggles and blushes.
I'm getting fan art of that.
No one's ever called me a pigeon before.
Alright, I give Van Richten a smoochum and I love you, and then we're out.
Okay. So, change your map to a Yester Hill, which is at the very, it's the last one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at
Yester Hill
that.
Dash full.
Full of beans.
Could have got
Is
that.
there like a
Whoa,
non-full
what the
version?
hell?
Whoa.
Hold on, I'm.
What?
Just
the-
like-
Why is everything tiled,
Oh,
Derek?
Dude, go up like 47.
Oh, wait, I
Holy
found it.
shit.
Oh,
It's
What
a very
shit.
big map. I'm putting
This
it in
is
the chat.
huge!
You know.
What is this creature that I spawned
This
on
is what
top of?
happens when you go to Yester Hill full. We should have gone.
Oh
to
my
Yester
god,
Hill
is this
partial.
Wicker Man? What's happening?
How did it
hold on,
burn?
Yester
How did it
Hill?
burn?
Oh.
This is just Burning Man 2025.
Yeah,
This
and
is
so
a fucking gigantic map.
Oh
It's
my
actually-
god.
It's crazier than you realize. In the book, each tile is 50 feet.
Whoa!
Yes, it's really.
It's sizable.
What is
We
the
are-
map you're using?
To answer
we
the
are
question.
we are using Tailspire, which is our favorite VTT, and I got this map from Tales Bazaar online. I did not make this. Good lord.
It's the Erd Tree. Just kidding.
It
called
is the
Yester Hill
Erd Tree.
Full. You remember
Anybody
the
else notice
designer?
filter
or
we're
no?
under?
In the distance, there's more.
Shoot.
There's more big men. I like spawned in the middle of nowhere. I had to like go to the trees.
Hey, a bit of Venom, thank you so much for
Thank
the
you so much,
follow, and
Venom.
thank you so much for the
You're
compliment.
so kind.
Smoochums
Eric
for them
built this
too.
map piece by piece, you guys.
It was me. Yeah, I was laboring
Just noticed the
on this.
Like, look at our characters. Anyone else notice the filter we're under? I get a bad feeling already just from
I
the
can't even-
Instagram
I don't even
filter
know
we're
where-
under.
Oh, I'm
we
under
are-
here.
I feel
Are.
like I'm a little. Yeah.
We look
I
a
don't
little
think
washed out.
Yeah, we do.
I'm not
It's
placed.
very gray around this.
You're on the
part.
map.
Let
The
me
only
just
thing that
make
sticks
sure.
out is me and Lobrin's hair.
Yeah,
Where
our
are you
hair
guys
is, like,
so that I know where to
popping.
click? Because
Just click on your
look-
character.
I'm
Yeah,
just
if
gonna
click
tell
on
you,
the
just look
It's
for the
not
hair.
What is this, Sin City?
It is kind of like
Normally
it's.
does. It's weird.
Cat fact. So Wizard of the Coast has a habit of having
There we
one
go.
massive map where each tile is
I
20 feet or more. Congrats, you found the Curse of Strahd one.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's
Get our
a part of
boy
this.
down.
Yeah.
You thought Perez was bad, and it was, but this is
Perez
the
was
biggest
big.
map.
This is huge.
Yeah, this is the
This
biggest
is
one.
enormous. Yeah,
So
this is making our characters look silly. I don't even
I-
need a torch.
as you guys get here, the trail through the thick woods leads to a hill covered with dead grass and cairns of black rock. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above, and a single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop. West of the hill, the land, the woods, and the sky vanish behind a towering wall of fog. Atop the hill, you see the silhouettes of two large, dead trees. And with this, we are going to take a quick 10-minute break.
Oh, I forgot we have those.
Yeah,
We get a break?
Smoke break, drink break. I gotta go fill up my drink for the other
My
potion.
fucking lord, what is this Elden Ring shit?
I know this map is very Elden Ring.
You know, actually, it really is like the lighting and everything.
Lovelies, we'll be right back in 10 minutes. Enjoy our slideshow.
Sorry.
Please enjoy the show of slide.
The show of Slide. And thank you so much, everyone, for the new
Question
follows.
Is the new scene art gonna be here?
It should
Ooh, I
be.
hope so.
We take a 10-minute break in the middle of
I'm
each session we do, so enjoy our
I'll
fan
wait
art
to see it.
slideshow.
Yes,
Before I
please.
get
And we
food.
will be back promptly at 8:30 32.
I need a new drink for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back as well.
But I will be right here,
There's
answering
Phlox.
questions, fielding queries. If anybody has anything. Back when Alvaro was a legend.
If you could choose what she became, and it couldn't be the same ancestor she was, what would you have picked?
If I had to pick a different species
Yeah,
for her
for
to become,
reincarnate.
because we kind of planned out the goblin, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
'Cause I didn't want her to just get reincarnated as something random, and DM's choice is on there, so we talked about options.
Venom, it's a bit of both. Some of it's commissioned fan art from us, others is just fan art from other people. It's kind of just a mix. Like, that I commissioned for the campaign, that's made by Annika. She's really nice.
Fox.
I still think that outfit is raw. Who is that?
A half-orc was an option. That's
Who's
supposed to be... I think Quentin made that. It's like Neko Cat Audrin.
Oh, okay. I just couldn't recognize it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Aurora.
Whoa. The Null version.
Ah, Striga. I love Striga's art. She's so nice.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Yeah, I'm also very normal about that Aurora art, Gruda.
Hey, there it is!
There it is! Yay!
Wait, you didn't put the buy!
By the wizard, by the way.
That was by the wizard. Sorry, I didn't have time to edit.
There's Lucia and my other cleric.
Wooney does really good work. I got something cooking with him.
Wooney.
I want to get them, bro. Their stuff looks cool. Corey
art. That's also Wooney.
Gruta, this doesn't have the
Damn,
buy.
Winter, you slacking. You gotta put these buys.
Bro, there's so much.
look at favorite tear. Look at favorite tear. Aw, grub. That was the first Noel Lucia art.
The Noel Lucia was a really funny meme for a while.
Mel. I love all the chibis Mel made.
I know, they're so cute.
I have some Raven Skull earrings, and I always think of them when I see Winnie's design.
I do be having raven skulls, though.
I love how we're just like sitting here talking about the art and there's like screaming in the background because of the map music.
I don't hear it.
Oh, I hear it in Tailspire.
Oh, it's Humi. I always thought it was Woomy.
So some of these characters, those who are new, are from our first campaign, Decay Within the Ice, that actually just concluded recently.
Yeah, they TPK'd, so they had to exit.
Yeah, it's sad.
No, we did not. I did
there
not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, new Lucia design, old Lucia pose. I love it.
There you go. That's a good piece.
Goblin Alvaro.
Gabvara.
It was a fun one. I found that artist on Reddit.
Reddit moment.
Certified Reddit moment.
More Corey.
I got some stuff, some chibis coming from Corey. The hips! Winter!
It's allowed!
Winter!
Also, Lovelies, if you didn't know, we have a Discord. If you want to hang out with us and actually see more of these pieces that are in the Discord. Because some of them didn't get a chance to make it in.
That don't get to be posted on Twitch.
There's also some art that cannot be posted in the slideshow. But we have our community over there.
Your masquerade outfit.
Yeah. Masquerade!
That lasted like 2 sessions and it was still hilarious.
We screwed up. That masquerade's so hard.
Looney.
Like, that was Murphy's Law, the masquerade. Every wrong choice we could have made, we did.
Oh shit, there's an Appleton, I want it. Yes, that is mine.
Some spicy art. Speaking of...
That's not spicy.
That one's pushing it.
We're playing with
fine.
Twitch's...
Characters can be well endowed.
Not according to Twitch, they can't.
Not
Actually
according to
says,
Twitch.
Unless
You're
they're
well
VTubers.
endowed, you better Get surgery, says Twitch.
Ah, yeah, the infamous image.
I love
Look,
that
the
picture.
mask was revealed. What does it say? Foot.
Yeah, the foot thing, I'm still
What's
uncomfortable
the
Hello,
with
foot
that.
about? Is Bigfoot in this? What if Bigfoot himself is just blurry?
That would be
That's
hilarious.
that little bit of art that, like, low key, everyone was like, "What? That's what he looks like." Damn. I'm kidding. Listen. Hello.
Where was that?
You got gob. It's
Get gobbed.
a very
You
cute
got
pic by
gobbed.
Dread.
Ah, paper. Yay, I love this one.
Kobold Vara.
The alt reality, like
What
the
could have
AU.
been.
The AU.
Okay, I need to get food or something. Perfect.
Another Noel Lucia.
There are like 3 no Lucias, I'm just realizing.
I think a part of me was thinking like if she had become a werewolf, it like we would have something to do with all this art.
Would have been no flavored. Flox being like.
I actually really fucking love
Like
this design right
accident.
here from Paper.
Yeah, it's
So
really
good
good.
design.
I like her
Lucario
little,
Winnie.
like I like her
The
asymmetrical
Lucario Winnie is
legwear.
great.
Yeah.
But
Don't
not
make
Finizen.
comments.
Fuck Finizen.
Fuck Finizen. All my homies hate Finizen.
All the real ones out there hate Finizen. This piece Palco picked for their #1 piece of the year of 2024, their masterpiece of the year.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have some choice words with
I'm so
Falco.
honored to have to pay
I'm
pay
kidding.
for that. Oh,
Where I didn't see Falco's
Where's
calendar. I
Falco?
saw Annika's. I didn't see Falco's.
Falco posted theirs.
Where did they post? Where
They
did
posted it in
post?
our server and on Blue Sky, I think.
Oh fuck! Now I gotta scroll. Damn it,
Where's
Falco!
the
Why didn't you
server?
DM me?
assuming it's an artwork, but let's look. Let me start scrolling.
I have to log in the Blue Sky now.
Is it above the one that he did of you and Bear's Paladin?
Oh, I don't know. He posted that a while ago.
Damn it. Oh, I never saw this super cute one with...
You didn't post on Blue Sky. You're lying to me. I'm scrolling back. I'm in like December at this
I thought that's where the link was. Falco, where did you post it? Because you posted the link to it in our server.
Falco, where's the art? I'm just gonna DM him on Discord.
Oh, it's the K with the DX shirt design.
And there's my shipping art with Van Richten.
Slim Jim Man.
Stop calling him that.
It's not wrong though.
What fucking
How would you know, Ark?
There's Slim Jim Rudolph and salted meat art.
Ew.
It's the only way you can stop it from rotting.
Oh my god, Ark, is it true?
I'm really confused. I kind of just made a comment. What's going on?
What the grasp?
Grasp.
What the grasp?
I made it on Corey's calendar. I didn't make it on any calendar.
I need to do these for my streams and
I
make sure
like
I get plays the
it.
edits I make. Oh, we're at the start again. Wow, we have it currently almost perfectly paced out for 10 minutes.
By the
Well,
end
there
of, like,
was
this
more
month,
art in
like,
here, but we had to hide some of it.
Yeah, thank you, Twitch.
Oh.
Thank you, Twitch. Very cool.
NSFW.
Wait, was there any of me that you had to hide?
No, we debated it, but not yet.
Is it the one of Mia and Zakira?
No, that one technically is fine because of quote-unquote swimsuits on a beach setting.
What's the one that's not?
Thank you.
Farron's massive boobs just out.
Oh, the one by
Thank you,
predominantly.
Hold on,
Aztec.
strike if you remember that. Wait, I haven't heard of this art. Someone
It's
show me.
such a beautiful piece, please. I paid so much for
All
it.
the
I
art
know,
I got
but we
about
gotta
you
be
this year.
careful.
All the art, and I got. Oh man, Falco. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, and I did ask them to lift the shirt a little, but
I've never
The
DM'd before and
Yara
I'm making
of
my own
Casino.
world and it's so hard. Man, I feel that.
Yeah, the Yara Alvara
Fucking
Casino
feel
piece.
that.
That was a sad casualty. That was a
Yara
really
and
good
Alvara
piece.
Casino? Yeah, that had to get hid for now. That's
No,
sad.
rumor has it that was
Aw.
actually Falco's runner-up for the month of August.
You got an Appleton,
I made
Winter.
that
You're
up.
so lucky.
I did. I got an apple pie.
I love that little guy.
He's so
Well, she
cute.
got the evolution version, who is still. They're all. Oh, they're both so cute.
I love the apple
Sorry.
pie.
I just like freaked out a little there. I also just love apple pie in general, but I would never eat an Appleton.
Never. And
I
Geeky
consider
Collections.
it, but I
I
wouldn't do
know
it.
someone who would. Andrew.
He'd eat every Pokemon, to be fair. He said this on
He
every
said
single
so.
Pokemon tier list we've ever
Listen,
done.
listen. There
You're
were
like, apple
there were
is in the
3
name,
that I
apple
skipped.
pie, I'm eating it.
Geeky Collections. I'm gonna throw out there what I did when I DM'd my big setting campaign that I came up with. You could just do what I did and get sick and have to be trapped in your room for a week, so you just start drawing in a book and just make something up. And then a year later it turns into a convention. Not
Get
a convention,
Make
a campaign, not a convention.
Is that when you got bronchitis?
RollerCon when?
No, I never had
RollerCon when?
bronchitis. That was when I had COVID for the first time.
Oh, first time COVID.
Gonzo,
God.
I had COVID for the
We
first
both
time, and
had it,
Gonzo, Gonzo felt bad, so he went out and got me a sketchbook, and he gave it to me. So I sat in my room and I drew.
Did he like, throw it in the room, like full hazmat suit?
He left it outside my door.
See, that's really sweet, because when I get, like, a creative process going, it's like fucking, like you would think I belong at the mental hospital, because it's just ideas scribbled on a page in no particular order that don't make sense.
My
Shall
creative
we-
process is like I will like look at a blank page for 3 weeks and go like, oh god, I'm washed. Is my writing career over? And then it's that Danny DeVito give like I get it now, and then I churn out like 30 pages in a night.
That's real as fuck.
Sometimes you just gotta have that
Very,
day.
very real.
I literally do my best work at 2 a.m. after 3 weeks of going, what?
I did like I did
Mhm.
half of Hemothergus in like a span of a night.
Relatable.
I didn't sleep, but it was worth it.
Okay.
You know, I'm
Oh,
just
yes,
gonna
let's
shout
get
out really quick to Ash. Go follow her as well, guys, because she makes amazing
Oh.
Pathfinder content, and she wrote books.
She
I
did.
do.
She literally
I,
wrote
that
a book.
I did.
I never wrote a book.
Shall we?
Well, you
Anyway,
can.
anyway. So, you guys follow the trail along up to Yester Hill. You see the silhouette of 2 dead trees. It's far up the hill. It's not a clear picture. How do you progress? There is
Carefully.
the rolling thunder of a storm on the horizon, the lightning that strikes the sides of the hills, but the very top seems to be clear of any lightning strikes. Contrary to any knowledge any of you might have about the way lightning works.
This is eerie.
Is it just me, or those don't look like trees?
We
For the
should,
tell.
we should proceed with extreme caution.
Yep, and she'll just pull out the gun.
Perhaps
right.
quietly as well.
I can't stealth because I haven't slept very well. That's on y'all. And she'll just start walking forward.
Ark was gonna stare at the gun specifically.
Hey, if I can't stealth, I might as well use my best weapon. You can tell she is still tired, but feeling much better.
I'm gonna take out my rapier and reapply my blood hunter feature, of the name of which I'm forgetting. It's not my Hemocraft, is it?
I'd be the wrong person to
No,
ask.
I don't know.
I
No,
just
it's my
saw,
Crimson
like-
Right. It's my Crimson Right. I'm gonna reapply that, so my
I just look
rapier
at
starts
you-
on fire.
I just look at you do that and I'm just like, I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to that.
It's helpful, Oberyn! That's the damage I take
I-
for it.
I'm
It
gonna,
is certainly-
I'm going to cast Bark Skin on myself.
Orthodox.
Okay. As you guys begin making your way up the hill, you notice that there are a series of cairns along the outer parts of the hill. It almost is like this is some large proxy burial mound of a culture long past. And the headstones are very old and weathered. Don't seem to have any writing on them. But, okay. All right. All right.
Well, as we travel and as we're getting closer, Ark is gonna take out the stone,
not
that's
to
like
be women.
carved in the shape of a feline,
Okay.
and toss it over to Lobrin.
Oh, I barely catch it. What
Keep
is
it on
this?
you. It'll help you. And
Brunor, for his part, is still just barely waking up. Is like, I suppose you want us to come up there with you, is that right, sir?
Yes, but be careful.
Good, 50 feet back.
Right, be careful, all that.
30 feet back. We have a rule in the mob. If you're 30 feet back, you're not suspicious.
Hey, we got a
Wait,
raid.
Mark, did you do that
Oh,
10
Oh,
HP thing?
hey, the raid. Hey,
Hello
Ivy, how are you?
there.
It's a
Hi,
Bill
Ivy.
Haber reference. Hello.
Hello,
Does anybody-
welcome. Thank you so much for the raid.
I would also like to spend a few minutes just, giving people a roaring speech and encouraging them in these dark and forlorn woods.
How nice of you. And
How
how much
temp
temp HP do we get?
Is it 10 or 12?
I believe it was
It
12.
is 12.
It's 12 now. God damn, Mark, you are a soldier.
Woo! I got over 80 HP right now until that temp goes away, which I'm sure it will.
I only
I
have
have
over
88.
70. What the fuck? I feel like I got gypped here.
Well, I took Resilient, remember? And my con is at 18.
Hey, I
So,
forgot you roll
My
stats
hit
like
points,
nobody
my
else.
hit points
Starting
went up
level.
from like from 60 something to 73. I also
You are
How
a
the
I
fuck do you have
sturdy woman.
18
you
in
rolled a
con?
nat
Jesus.
one once, I think, on your hit die.
Anyway.
Yeah.
You guys progress upwards, I assume?
Yeah, we'll move up the
Upwards.
hill slowly.
Yeah, please move your
So-
characters up to, like, the... as
Where's
high
the-
as you'd like.
Where did you put the ambush?
As I'd like, I want to go.
We'll go right
No,
there.
let's
Your
stop
characters up to the
before.
ambush.
Let's stop. Ark would encourage people to stop
Crossroads.
just before the first crossroads.
You went way
Yeah,
past
I
the
would
first
stop there.
crossroads.
The second
I
crossroads.
haven't moved
Come
my character yet.
back.
The first
Ark,
crossroads
you really
that you
gotta stop moving your character, dude.
I'm not moving my character at all. I can't find him.
How do you explain this?
The character's moving, man.
That was
Oh.
me, sorry.
Where
Um,
where
That's
did
the
everyone go?
Lobrin.
Where did everybody suddenly go?
Does that count as Ark changing the party direction?
Alright, you continue carrying on up the hill. You don't see anything other than the silhouettes of the trees, the
Can
two
I
dead trees.
roll perception?
I was gonna say, may I also?
Yeah, no, you certainly can.
Can we all perceive?
Can we
Yeah.
all leave?
It
I'm
just
gonna
kicked me
touch
out
the
of Tailspire.
It did?
You crashed?
Oh yeah, I
No,
also
they're just,
I'm
like,
getting a
bouncing
note.
off the mountains.
I gotta see if you can boot it back up.
22 plus
Also,
I'm back.
also a 22.
4.
You said a perception?
Okay.
Alright,
I'm
time to have
rolling.
disadvantage on this.
18.
Disadvantage. 8.
Still not bad.
Lobrin and Farron,
Mm.
as well as anyone else who rolled above a 20.
Where my dice just keep disappearing. Hold on. This is the second
Anyway,
time I've rolled.
anyway,
and it's not
As you guys progress upwards, you see along some of the cairns, along some of the gravestones, there are a couple of heads of people that pop their heads out. Most of which have like sod atop their head. It looks like they're kind of like people like living off of the earth in the most literal way possible. There's dirt smeared like war paint along their face, clothing made out of like raw hide, and like, but they kind of peek out at you, but then they kind of like slump back down into their herons or their bushes. They don't seem to come any closer to you. They're just watching.
I will quietly point out, hey guys, just so you know, there's like dirt people, like kind of like popping their heads up from time to time. Do you see that too, Lobrin?
And I will not so quietly go, oh hey, we can see you there!
Oh,
You're not tricking anyone with your little disguise!
Lobrin, they're not
The-
bothering anyone.
The heads don't come back up.
We mean you no harm. I yell out, just continue living your life in the dirt.
Continue living your life in the dirt, that's really the best you've got?
Oh no, you put me on the spot.
I didn't, you didn't have to say anything.
Well, I didn't want them to feel threatened.
Alright, we're not a threat!
I said
Not a
that
threat.
already, Lobrin. I said that already.
Enjoy your life in the dirt. Shit. Yeah, you're right, it's kind of hard, actually.
Yeah, right? It's hard when someone just
All right.
Well, let's keep moving.
I'm gonna holster my gun
progress
before I aim it at
onwards.
myself.
Progress onwards as far as you would like to.
Would we like to
Kill the next plot event.
Ark's gonna suggest maybe we should loop around the outside a little bit, see what's what before we just head straight up the center of the mountain.
Oh, Ark, my legs grow weary, Ark.
All right, I guess we're just gonna go straight up the. Okay, this won't be a bad idea.
Isn't there lightning? You said striking the sides, though.
There is, yes. The only
Look.
areas that are not being struck by lightning seem to be the paths and the top hill itself, with an eerie sort of consistency.
Things won't go horribly wrong.
Did Davian ever tell us anything about Yester Hill?
Not a goddamn thing.
Just that this was where
Watch
it
your
was.
tongue, Faron.
Sorry.
Well, wasn't there something about the druids? Something or other?
Oh, I think that was always a threat everywhere.
Who was
Why
with
do
you?
I have
Yes, but I think they
playing
might have been a part of this area in particular.
That's
Why
very
do I have
possible.
playing cards?
Why don't you have playing cards?
I'm just looking at my inventory.
It might have
Why
been
do I
the
have playing-
swamp, though, that they were at.
Just every time we've encountered one of these gems, things aren't good. We should.
So what do the
stay
gems
vigilant.
do? Like what? Like let's lay out the ones we have. What do either of them do?
They kept the Martikovs, or they allowed them to get their wine supply.
I know that, but I mean, how does it?
We don't
I don't
know
think
the
we've
magic of
looked
the gems.
into like the individual.
I
gems
have
at all.
I have a
You know.
feeling of I know what this one does just from like context.
I was about to say I think like each gem probably does something different, but we haven't looked into them at all.
I feel
You know
like this
that
one
each-
is like
You know that each of the gems is responsible for a different type of wine. There's Champagne de l'Estampes, which is like this is the highest quality one, which is the wine. There's purple. I think it's called purple grape mash is the lowest quality, and then there's red.
holy fuck Thunder Hill, which is this one.
Yeah, then there's red dragon crush, I believe is the one that's.
Red Dragon Crush sounds like a awesome punch. Like
That's where we are. We're at Red
I
Dragon.
might not be getting that right. I think Crush is involved, and there is a dragon involved. Is it red? I don't know.
Definitely a
I'll look
dragon
that up
involved.
later.
Drop on this
it's
hill.
copper, actually.
Yeah, what dragons do lightning again? Is that?
That's
They
Blue Dragon.
imagine them.
Oh
Shut up.
god, we're doing this again.
Because there's thunder.
Don't you freaking dare, Winter.
You
We
missed
were-
that
we were-
whole bit
we were
earlier
doing
before
that
you even got
off
on.
stream. We were
I'm
doing that
adding that to the
I'm so
soundboard,
glad I
just like
missed
that
it.
thunder.
Was it just
Alright.
you torturing Derek?
No, it was
It
Zach.
It was me torturing
Zach.
Derek.
We're getting a little too sidetracked.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
sorry.
move on.
Sorry.
Well, we
As you
just want
guys-
to keep moving until something happens. I guess is what it's
Okay.
fair to say at this
As you
rate.
get to this final crossroad, you can see that below this very large tree in the first section of the hill, there seems to be a figure. It's too far to see exactly what or who they are. It's a tall figure looking out off the other side of the hill. Whether or not they've seen you doesn't really look like they're looking in your direction. You can also see further on the second tree. There seems to be something like those needle blades.
I don't see any of
Huh.
these on the map.
Well, you
you
wouldn't-
probably have to raise your
Yeah,
elevation.
you wouldn't because it's quite far. This is once you get a little closer, they'll show up. But you do see a number of needle blights similar to those you saw at Wizard of Wine's winery. Not nearly
in
as
the-
many, but there's certainly some there.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Okay,
Lights.
bad sign. Wall of fire and fireball prep.
I
Check.
remember the druids doing. You know what I mean.
Well, maybe because we were told to come here, these will be okay needle blights, not bad ones.
I think we have to clear this place like we did all the others.
Let's first just see what happens.
Wanna
Let's
send-
just
Our guy a message and maybe ask what the fuck is going on.
They're
let's
not gonna
have
meet
faith
us
in how
here.
This is gonna go.
Oh wait, we're doing something else right now. Forget I said that.
All right, you guys progress further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead
let's
and move
go.
your characters up as you will.
Can I
I would
keep
look
my
around
eyes
more, but
trained on the person that I can barely make out? And
You
as
sure
we-
can.
as we get
are they
closer,
on the
maybe
map? Because
roll
I can't see
perception.
They
shit.
are
That's what I was
indeed on the
saying.
map.
Also,
Continue.
how's Arago looking?
Argal looks wary, but he's not saying much, and he doesn't look explicitly very happy to be here.
Can I roll another perception check as we move up the mountain?
You
Yeah,
may.
I also asked. I'm specifically trying to focus in on the. Do I need to roll a perception to? Am I close enough to see if I recognize this person, or do I need to roll?
Yeah, feel free to roll as you go up.
Who would live in the middle of Dirt Mountain though? Like,
All right, I'm gonna touch myself as well.
Can we all roll?
what cards did we draw for this, by the way?
The card of the
Yeah.
dirt mountain.
Why is it not letting me? How do I delete dice? Please ignore these
Not
dice.
important. Not important. Okay, so none of you, from a significant distance, can make out explicitly who the figure is until you get pretty significantly closer. There is a circle of stone around that topmost mound that obscures them a little bit, and also the mist is an ever-present source of obfuscation. Have you guys move? I'll move up Lobrin to about where you would have to be to see who it is officially, and you let me know if you're okay with being there.
All right.
Yeah, move me wherever you desire.
Yeah, move me up. Beat me up,
I see the
Captain.
giant creature.
We don't know what the creature yet.
The
Oh.
tree,
It
as you
might-
get closer, it does have some. It looks like it's very peculiar in the sense that it looks like there are some like constructed or warped bits. It looks like at one point it might have been something like a statue that has been warped and almost overgrown. But it looks like somewhere between like a statue and just a regular tree. Dead, bare. And as you get a little closer, you can see that there is a faint green glow coming from like between where the bark splits, almost like it's from within the trunk. And just as you're entering this circle, the man who is staring over the mist, you can see exactly what it is that he's staring
Is that?
at.
Is that
There is, as you guys make your way up here.
Oh no.
So you look west into this curtain of fog. You see a white fortress on a hill above a great city. The city appears quite distant, maybe a mile away. The fog obscures all detail, but you can hear what sounds like the echoes of church bells. And looking out onto this mirage in the mist, you recognize the cloak and the fur mantle, the long raven hair, staring wordlessly out.
Guns out.
Into the mist. As you make your way in here, he doesn't move, but he does say, "You might as well join me. We can drop these pretenses if you wish."
I'm good.
Nah, I'm good, man.
Lobrin, I think it's best if we just say yes to him because remember
Lucy is
last time
gonna
he
step
almost
forward
killed
in front
me?
of everyone.
Yes, but I feel stronger.
Yeah, but that was I think let's just go.
So what's this? Your little think tank?
Tank.
She like her entire attitude has just changed.
Ark, get in
He
front.
just kind of looks over his shoulder a little bit and he says, "Wouldn't you like to come see for yourself?"
No, I'm
Step
good.
forward.
I'm good still.
Ark would step forward.
Fuck up.
Say, Ark, you should probably be in the front of the party.
No,
His gun-
please.
Lucy,
Well,
Lucy is
Lucy said
intentionally going
she
in front of
stepped
him.
forward. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
Lucy-
you know,
Can be up
with
there
all
with
of
her.
us. Ark was
Gun's
behind.
still trained on him. She will cautiously like go to here and like try and see.
It's at this point that he'll turn and he'll face you. He's got a sword at his side at this point. He looks like he's in his full regular regalia. And he steps forward just a little bit, looking over his shoulder towards the mist once more, almost longingly. And he says, You must forgive me. I have had so much going on in the past few days that I could not attend to my favored guests
Oh
in the
yeah,
way that I would have liked.
we've been busy too. Dealt with some werewolves, met your mom. That was fun.
You met my mother?
Someone
been-
claiming
Some
to
Oh,
kooky
I
bitch in the
met your
swamp.
mother.
He just kind
Someone-
of like squints at you a little bit. And
That
and he
reminds
says,
me, I guess. Maybe this will help. And she will pull out the hand and like just toss it on the floor.
Do you know of someone by the name of Baba Lasagna?
Lysaga, I knew of once. That is
Well,
indeed quite the appendage.
That's
Not
her.
my mother.
She
I assume
kept
not.
going
But
on
if
and
she knew
on about-
you, then kind of the same
Yes.
thing.
Indeed. Tell me. And he steps out of the shadow of the tree. There's the glint of the meager light in his red eyes. He says, how have you been enjoying my valley in the past few days since we have last met?
It's been interesting,
Not the
to
crap
say
arc.
the least.
It's been a hell, and I just want to get the hell out of here already.
It's been interesting.
You say that?
she is just tired.
Please do.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
cut
So,
through the
so he
tip.
he steps forward a little closer. He's kind of got his head cocked a little bit as he's looking you over in particular. He doesn't blink. He almost never blinks. And as he steps forward, he says, "You know, I could almost admire this ambition of yours, and yet
Real,
I do not think I have the strength for it anymore. No,
real quick,
no,
real quick. Let me grab the medallion from my shelf just as a little good luck charm. I need something.
Sure.
That's the outer game.
Mid monologue, you're fucking me up.
I know, we're golden right now. This is what we play for.
Lucia has no time for his monologuing bullshit.
Fine. He steps forward and he says, I could almost admire your ambition, but no, I think the wheel has passed too many times for me. I have contempt for your denial to see what is plainly in front of you. And he steps
That
forward a
being-
few more times and he says,
As he
How-
walks forward, I'm going to like slowly reach in my pocket for the medallion.
that's fine. And he says, how did you see this going? Did you think you would spend a night or two here and be back in time for supper? Story to tell? Takes a few steps forward still. I must tell you plainly, even in the best case scenario, that you leave this valley and I am nothing more than a memory. You will be taking me with you. No, you must know, there is no going back. You understand that, or you will mistake me.
Well, if I'm stuck here, might as well help them get out.
I'm just like looking
Uh,
around like, the fuck?
Okay,
We
gang.
understand.
Let's play a game, even or odd.
He's just kind of gonna. He's looking down at your hip real quick. He sees the pistol's in your hand, right?
The pistol is trained at him, cocked.
Okay, and he's looking at it and he's studying it a little bit, and his eyes kind of flash a little bit, almost the way kind of like a bird of prey does. And he says, "Where did you get that?"
Oh, let's catch your eye.
You've met with him, haven't you?
I'm halfway debating saying, oh, more than met him, Twyla fucked him.
No.
Hey, yo!
That's a good
Player
idea.
info.
Let's just say, I ran into someone that shared the same hate I have.
He's just kind of like he's looking between the gun and you. His head doesn't move, but his eyes kind of flick back and forth. And he just kind of. Then they dart to Ark and the Lobrin. They fall on Twyla briefly. He says, "You
Don't recall
know,
it.
it behooves you to play my game. Because you understand, if you choose not to, the next time, the choice will not be yours. And
What?
I'm afraid I have more of a stomach for this than you do, Lycia."
What
this,
is your game? What is
third next time you've told us?
What
He's
is your
gonna
game?
He's gonna take another step forward,
Lucia.
and he's gonna say, and he's just gonna stop, and he's gonna say, "That device, Where did you get it? Tell me the location, and I will leave.
I'm gonna look at Twyla.
I'm gonna be like staring so sternly at Lucia as if like a don't say anything.
Funny thing, I haven't slept in a while, so I kind of forgot. It's not deception. She is just lying through her teeth. Kind of just smug.
Okay. And he's going to flick his head past you, look towards Argal. And he's going to say, remember our conversation, little fox. For I fear this may not be pleasant for you. I'm going to have you roll initiative.
All right.
Oh,
I was getting
Okay.
tired of talking. I was
All
getting
of
tired
us?
of talking anyway.
yep, here we go.
Yeah, all of you roll initiative as the tree behind Strahd begins
Fuck
to
that, I
uproot
knew
and
it.
shift and move.
Oh, it's always the trees with the
I've
gems!
played these games before. God damn it.
My
Okay, we're
dice
doing
go.
this.
11,
25, by the way.
Worse. Lucia was indeed
Ark,
ready.
you and I tied. What's your dex? I'm assuming worse than
Minus
mine.
1.
Ass.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go first.
Minus
Uh,
1.
ass?
It was so bad. Fuck.
I will apologize for derailing all of y'all's plans there.
I mean, I wasn't planning on
Lucia
fighting
saw-
Strahd right now, so you
Lucia
know.
saw-
I didn't expect to
Lucia
see
saw
him here.
hatred, and it happened.
In fairness, there wasn't. It could have just been, like, I don't know if us being formal would have made him not attack still, unless
No
we told
one,
him.
no one called even or odd, so I didn't.
I wanted
shoot
him to
early.
explain what he meant.
He
Yeah, I
didn't
was
even
kinda-
said next time, and then you pushed.
Yeah, because it's like the third time you said, "Oh, the next time we meet."
I kind of agree.
I'm kind of
I do
confused as to
agree,
what
but at the
game he's
same
playing
time, I don't-
too.
Yeah, I want to know what he means by that.
Well,
He said
we'll
we
find out
can't
maybe in the
leave.
fire.
He said we can't leave like without him in some form, so I want to know what that means.
I think it's more
Maybe it's just the
hypothetical that
memory.
he is
Well,
I
now
think
we're
it's more
not
of like
gonna
a.
know.
I think it's a spiritual, fucking like, oh, I traumatized you all.
Aztec said Ash wants to play a different character.
You don't want to play a different character, but if that's what Lucia's actions lead to, then that's what Lucia's actions lead to. She is tired, lost her best friend, and has been just physically and mentally scarred. She is done with this guy.
Don't worry,
So wait,
guys.
it's not just Strahd in this initiative?
Oh, no.
No, it's a tree. And
Oh my God.
It's Strahd and Winter Splinter.
It's
hold on
his
one
name?
second. Yeah, it's
What?
the name of the tree blade. It's called Winter Splinter.
Winter Splinter.
I take offense to this.
I take offense to this too.
Winter Splinter.
I don't like that.
I didn't name it.
Does the tree move?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, good.
Aztec
Good.
just wants to see blood, you fucking crazy bastard. You crazy bastard! You have forsaken us all.
Okay. Just 1 second more. I'm just getting my ducks in a row real quick. Okay. Gonna roll for the tree first. Okay. We're gonna start with turn-based mode. 25 to 20.
25.
Okay.
Woo!
You'll be going first. Rod will go right after you.
Don't tell him a damn thing about Van Richten.
I didn't plan on it. I planned on just shooting him, I'm not gonna lie. I
Okay.
literally planned on mid-conversation shooting him.
20 to 15.
19.
19.
My dex is higher.
Damn.
15.
What do you
Okay.
would think the flex?
15 to 10.
11.
Okay. Then we have Aragon. Am I missing anyone?
What about the retainers?
Oh, yeah,
Because they're
They,
here.
they go when I go.
Okay.
And
Are
they
there
will listen to
minions?
orders I say in a way.
Oh, good. There's the tree.
Well, they're kind of.
Sorry, guys.
They're my friends.
Do you think
Wait,
Strahd
wait.
knows that we have the amulet?
I don't know.
Because
Maybe.
last we got it back from Esmeralda stealing it.
She knows it's probably gone. That much is certain, and there's probably a few guesses as to where it would be. He might suspect, but
All right. Good luck, guys.
Yep.
Lucia, your turn.
Yeah, let's just start this off by telling him to fuck off. I'm going to pull out the amulet and then immediately activate sunlight.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
Good move.
Expend 5 charges while protecting the holy symbol to make it shed bright light within a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. The light is sunlight and lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay. Gotcha. No problem.
And so he is in sunlight.
Sure.
Alright, immediately I am going to...
What is the range on the sunlight from that particular item?
30 feet, that just said.
It said 30 feet bright and then 30 feet dim outward.
Okay.
60 feet total.
So it's basically 60 feet of sunlight.
Well, the dim light doesn't do anything to him.
Alright, interesting.
So 30
Okay.
feet of sunlight.
Gotcha.
So
Do you,
it's
do you
6
choose
tile.
the point, or is it like from you?
It's from the
It's from
amulet.
me.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 15, so it'd be double that. Gotcha. Okay, understood.
You might want to
Alright.
like take one step forward.
Well, no, it'd be
Just
6
to-
tiles.
Let me
Yeah,
handle
but
it.
he said the dim doesn't do anything. So
No, it's 6
Nah,
tiles of
I
bright.
know what I'm
who's
doing.
within
Oh, 6 tiles are bright.
feet
No, you're
is-
right. You're right.
Yeah, is 30 feet.
Okay, so amulet out. Bonus action, spiritual weapon at 3rd level. Actually, Debating. Do I up it or do I just do regular?
It's up to
I
you.
had other spells at 3rd level. I'll do normal 2nd level. Gonna put it right behind Strahd, and as he like covers his eyes from the sunlight, it's just gonna go to try and whack him on the side of the head.
Okay. All right.
So like guns in her hand, and then all of a sudden, just from the pocket, or like her pocket just starts glowing, and she just shoves it in his face.
I gotcha. All right. It's his turn, and he does.
You
You
kind
gotta
of, like-
attack with the spiritual weapon.
Hold on, my turn isn't done yet. 10 to hit. I assume that misses.
Yeah, it certainly does.
Doesn't matter. Action search. And I'm immediately just gonna unload Providence into his face. I am going to spend 2 grit for violent shot.
Go ahead.
Also, we gotta put
25
the
to hit.
spiritual weapon down.
25 does hit.
All right. That is going to be. Let's see. That's going to be 3d8 plus 4.
I'm gonna make the Go ahead. And
Silver
roll that.
bullet.
I'm gonna make the spiritual weapon, this fun little goblin.
15.
Is it like right here?
Right behind him. Yeah, it was going to just swing right behind him.
Okay.
15 silver.
15 points of damage. Gotcha.
Silver?
Yep.
Understood.
She has silver bullets. She's going to load it. She doesn't know what the hell they're going to fight. Like...
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Best of luck here, guys. Is
Okay,
that the end of your turn?
That was action surge. I still have movement.
Yeah, you can move.
I don't want to move much. I can't do another spell, I assume.
No.
No, unless it is like a bonus action cantrip. But I think actually action surge only lets you take an extra action. So no.
In that case, I will move closer to Arc. That's kind of it.
All right. And that's the end of your turn.
Yeah. So flashbang, swing and a miss, and then just right into his head.
So let me describe what happens here. The sunlight beams out, and he stares wide-eyed at it, but nothing seems to happen to him. You fire the bullets, and they go right through him. Like your shots land, but he doesn't flinch. He doesn't move. He doesn't. There's not even a grimace on his face. Hi, Gruta! Thank you so much.
Greta, thank you for the community subs!
Gruda's trying to hype us up for the fact that I'm about to die.
Yeah, he's like, he looks like he couldn't be bothered here.
Interesting.
At
Yeah.
first I was like, is he
so,
really
wait,
here? And I was
I was gonna
Then-
ask for clarification on that.
Yeah, here's my question. Is it the bullet goes through him as in, out, as in the bullet
There's
hits
like
him,
it
or
goes,
is
it pierces flesh and cloth, like it hit a physical thing.
But not like it's an illusion.
Interesting.
No,
Okay.
it's not. It does not. Based on the shots that were fired, no, he's physically here.
It could be
Even
like
silvered weapons?
Yep.
it could be something like that has like a seeming spell or something like that cast over it.
Or it could also be something where we can't touch him until we destroy the tree. And
Well, we'll figure it out.
Or that, yeah.
we might
sure
have
you-
to focus the tree.
I'm sure you guys got this. Don't
Something
worry.
I did have a question about is, I rolled the same thing as Twyla. Why is the tree in before me?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Hold on. What is your dex?
It's a -1.
-1. And I
No
rolled
way
a
it goes before you.
Yeah, that's why the tree's before you.
So we all rolled a
Wow.
19.
All three of us rolled 19.
Yeah. Hold on. I just assumed. I should have asked. Yeah. It
What did
just has
Strahd roll? Out of curiosity.
He rolled well.
24. I'm
Between
still
a
better than
19
him.
and a 25.
Okay. Strahd's turn,
Yep,
and
bring it.
he's gonna poof.
That's a big fucking spear.
Big spear.
So 30 feet. 30 feet.
Tyler at the ready.
Okay. And he's going to.
That's an even bigger
Counterspell
sphere.
it. I wish I had counterspell.
You do.
Did
No, somebody does. No, somebody here does though.
I have one.
Yep.
And he's going to teleport right outside of the range
Can't
of
counterspell a
the.
teleport.
He's gonna right outside of the range of the sunlight.
There's no, yeah. Okay.
And then-
not in front of Bruno!
Lord, I told them 50 feet back. Whatever happens to them's your fault.
Farron, wisdom save, please.
Is this a... I believe I have advantage because of my Fey ancestry, correct?
If it's a
It's
charm.
a charm.
Is it a charm?
It's particular though. Hold on 1 second.
Is it a
You had to cast it on the
charm?
Fae.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's technically a charm. It doesn't say anything. It is like different because it's not a spell per se. But I'm gonna go ahead and roll that you'll get
I
advantage
have
anyway.
advantage on wisdom throws against being charmed.
Go ahead
Okay.
and roll a wisdom saving throw twice.
Wisdom saving throw. Twice. Okay. Whoa! My dice just went crazy.
Whoa.
Danny, thank you so much for the 100 bits.
You
That
just
was a violent throw.
barely pass. You just barely
Oh, thank
pass.
God.
Holy shit. Okay.
I would hate to have to kill you.
They have to kill you.
And his wounds close.
Fuck, dude.
Bitch.
Not fully, but
None of us have banishment.
Oh, you're just gonna run? Alright, we can play that. She's just
okay.
taunting him now.
Twilight, your turn.
Bonus action blade song.
Okay.
I have my Crimson Right activated on my blade. So, for my action, I'm going to... I only have one level 3 spell slot left, and I'm... Here's the thing, do I save it for a counterspell option, or do I haste Slowburn now?
Shit.
I would save it for counterspell if I'm being completely
Yeah.
Like,
honest.
hasting Loburn's great, but having something to get rid of Strahd's...
There's no
Nice
guarantee the
spells.
counterspell's going to work.
But having the option to at least be able to counter it.
Save it
'Cause
for,
the worst
save
thing-
it for a little at least, yeah.
The worst thing
Alright,
you
I'll
want to
save
do
it.
is haste Lobrin and then Strahd charm him.
That would
That's
suck.
fair.
That would very much
Well, at
suck.
least then you could just drop it. And let
Yeah,
Lobrin's
you
kind
could,
of
and then I
I
lose
could, then
a
you'd be
turn.
stunned for
Yeah.
a turn. Alright, so my my Crimson Right is still active. I'm going to hold on to my spell for now, but what I'll do instead is... I've got options here. I forgot, because part of my blade singing is I can cast a cantrip and attack. Instead of just taking 2 weapon attacks. So I could technically firebolt and then hit him with my rapier. No, I'm just gonna go in with my rapier. My Crimson Right has my flames active.
Ooh, fire. I wonder if that does
I'm gonna
anything
take I'm gonna tell Dollop to leave, first of all.
He does. He goes. "Oh, go."
Okay, Dollop leaves. He doesn't need to be part of this.
He's just flying overhead. He's not like leaving, but he's like flying away. He doesn't want to like be completely departed from you.
Oh, dollop.
Circle him.
I mean,
Confuse him. Make him see birds.
Like that. That's how you make people. Well, Dollop can't even really die. Can't he just come back?
Thank you for the 100 bits, Devon.
Yeah, he's just a, he's,
yeah,
he's a
technically
Farmilker,
yes,
so he
but
can't
that's
die.
my baby
Yeah.
boy.
Your baby boy is baby invulnerable as long as you're alive.
How would you feel if it was Boo Boo?
I'll be like, see him now, boo boo.
Okay, before combat continues, I just want to go on record and apologize for my actions if it gets anyone killed. I just played to see how she would react to seeing him here.
I think we were going to be in combat no matter what happened tonight.
Unless we sold out Van Richten, yeah.
Because I really gave us no option.
All good. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be just fine.
Meanwhile, everyone's character dies and I get crucified. Like, the next stream starts and I'm getting literally crucified.
I'm going to turn on my heel and ready my rapier at him, and I'm going to take 2 attacks, but free action, I'm going to speak at him before I do, as I have strike. And I'll say, nice swordplay before, but is it as good as Sergei's?
Okay.
Oh.
Damn, dude.
And I thought I was being a bitch.
You're fucking dead, dude.
He's never used a sword bow against you before.
No,
First
but
is a
him
24 to
bringing
hit?
up his dead brother is insane. Oh, speaking of which, hey Ark, do
That
a
hits.
thing.
Let me just read really quick what exactly my Crimson Right does again. I know mine, I have Right of the Flame, it's fire damage. I just need to remember how much damage it does.
I think it's a D6.
It's a D4.
Oh, right, D4 is because Blood Hunters vary.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Wait,
roll my
Blood Hunter is
damage and then
plus.
add a D4 fire damage to it.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so 9 points of piercing plus 4 points of fire.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take a second attack. An 18 to hit?
Does that hit? Let's see.
You tell me.
Give me a second. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Just barely.
So it'll be this again plus a d4 of fire. Another 9 of piercing plus... And this is magical, by the way.
Okay.
Plus 3 points of fire.
Is it silver?
Actually, yeah, my rapier is silvered.
Epic.
Silver doesn't seem to be doing a heck of a lot to him.
Well,
The magical effects do.
it's magic, so...
Okay. All right. Write that down. Okay. Okay. And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Winter splinters up.
Don't call it that.
That's what he's named. He goes. The ground actually shakes when he moves. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, they did good with their big minis. That oxymoron.
And he's gonna go.
Oh wow, what the fuck? It does.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
saw
the
move.
fucking ground quakes.
Can I also
That's
ask something?
awesome.
Who the fuck is this?
That's
my
a
spiritual
spiritual
That's the spiritual weapon.
Oh,
Spiritual weapon.
It's Brolk!
you little goblin.
And the tree blight is going to make a multi-attack. It's going to use a grasping root
On.
on Ark.
Damn it.
What if one was
Yeah.
cast blight on the tree blight?
That is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
I think the answer here is fire.
Yeah, I know. I was making it's a little meaty. I don't even know why I have.
That's 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Good God.
Hold on, let me read the effect here.
Strahd's gonna be dealing out the same. More.
And you are grappled. Hold on, let me make sure I'm getting this right.
Not even a save or not even an attempt?
No, there are a lot of creatures, like especially large creatures, where if they hit you
I
with
just
an
want to.
attack,
I want to make sure I'm getting this right. So just one moment.
No worries, no worries. I'm just
so it
that's
is
me
a melee
learning the
attack.
status system does
One
monsters.
creature not grappled by the blue.
It depends on the monster, but yeah, there are a lot of
Okay,
things that
so
just
on
don't.
hit, the target is grappled until the grapple ends. The target takes at the start of each of its turns. Okay. Sorry, I just want to make sure I was understanding that. So yes, you are grappled and you take that 21 points of bludgeoning damage. Actually, no, you... Am I getting that right?
Yeah, you hit him, and then
Yes,
he probably
Darren.
has an ongoing effect of being grappled. Right?
Okay. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so 21 points of damage, and you are grappled. Yeah, sorry about the confusion there, but and that's its
You're not
turn.
forgiven.
Yeah, the wording on that just kind of had me thrown for a loop there. That's its
Some
turn.
things are worded really weird.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was on 2 separate effects, so I was just kind of like trying to piece it together. Okay, Ark, your turn. You are grappled.
Right.
Break free.
Am I able to break free from this grapple?
You can certainly use your action to try and break free.
Break free.
All right. Yeah, that's probably for the best. What do I have to roll?
Thank you, Drade. You're so sweet.
Free from
So it's just anything you would for a normal grapple. So that'd be athletics or, I guess, let me make sure. I'm reading just to make sure there's no special effect here on it.
Okay.
Yeah. The escape DC. Okay, it doesn't specify. So anything you would use to break out of a grapple. Athletics or acrobatics here.
I'll try an athletics check.
That does not succeed, unfortunately. Also, it's the start of your turn, so you take an additional amount of damage. Let me roll that real quick.
I thought that's what it was, but obviously that's not something I was going to mention.
You take 11 more bludgeoning damage, and you are still grappled.
Alrighty, this is looking all right. Not the best. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. Anything you'd like to do for your bonus action, or?
Give me one second.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time.
I just need to make sure I'm updating my character sheet correctly.
Did you remember to add your cloak?
Yes, I did this time. There was no saving throw. It was just a check.
I'm just making sure you got your +1 cloak on
Yeah,
this time.
so for those of you who aren't aware, I've been making a horrible mistake with Ark. I haven't added the +1 to my saving throws from Cloak of Protection this entire campaign. And we got that one.
The cloak.
Session 2, Session 3.
I know that it's frustrating that you've forgot your spells and your boasts, but think of it this way: you are now playing an Ark that is significantly buffed. So if he felt kind of fun to play before, imagine how fun he's going to be from here on out.
Bonus action, I am going to cast. What is this called? Divine Favor, and then end my turn. Because I can't do much frickin' else.
Okay.
Farron, behind you. Dickhead.
I know.
Dickhead McGee!
So I checked, and I am just out of range where if I move, he doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
No, you're within 5 feet. I just didn't place that as accurately as I should have, because he had to use his charm on you. And hold on, yeah, it's within 5 feet.
But it looks like it's
within 5 feet.
okay. So I'm not moving, but what I want to do is, and I believe I'm within range. Hold on. Yeah, I'm within range. Is there any way to ring of fire around the tree without getting Arc, because it's so big, the tree?
You could foreseeably do a wall of fire behind it and not hit Arc, because it is a large creature. But a ring of fire, you're definitely going to hit Arc.
So he's holding Arc just
Yeah, he's grappling him.
Okay. There's no point in putting a wall of fire behind him. I mean, it's not gonna. Yeah, I guess I will with the damage side facing the tree, but I don't want it to be affecting Ark. I want it to be directly.
What's the
behind.
range outside of the wall of fire that procs the damage? Is it 5 feet or is it 10 feet?
10 feet. Would that hit Ark?
Well, I think if you positioned it just far enough behind the creature, like for instance, let me give you a reference. I think if you positioned it in such a way, like if it was right here,
Yeah.
or you know, where you're just far enough away that it's hitting this backside, but not fully encompassing the end, I think
Yeah.
you would. I would rule you would be fine.
Okay. And then once he starts his turn there again, he'll take damage before he even moves, unless he teleports as a tree. Okay, I'll do that. So you can just put like like 3 flames of fire behind him if you want. You don't have to go fucking crazy with it. I mean, it is 60 feet long and 20 feet high. Whoa!
What is that?
It's just like magma. I don't know. It's the first thing.
Not bad, actually.
It's
That was
good.
okay. It's more of like a wall.
It
you
looks
know?
like
And
goopy.
I need him to roll a dex
Is that
save.
doo-doo?
Okay.
And he needs to be a 16. Otherwise, he will take half damage.
He certainly does not beat that.
Okay.
Damn.
We'll
Hooray,
figure
he's
it
trash
out.
at fucking deck saves.
All right. What damage is he?
29 points of fire damage.
Okay.
2 8s, 2 6s, and of course a fucking 1, but...
Okay.
It balances all
then-
things.
Doubled. Because he's weak to it.
Actually, that might be true. Hold on. Let me just check real quick.
Is he weak to it?
If he's not, I'd be mad. Like I'd be upset.
Get mad. Unfortunately, he's not. He
What?
should be. In my opinion, he should be because he's a dead tree. But
His name is also Winter Splinter. How does hot not beat Winter
Yeah, well,
Splinter?
I don't really get it either. But
You're gonna die in the summer.
Okay, and
Carlos.
then... I... am going to... I am going to wild shape. Not into a giant scorpion. I am going to wild shape into a giant. Hold up, I'm looking at the stat block really quick. So I know like what it'll be. Okay. I am going to wild shape into something that can fly. A giant eagle. Doesn't have a lot of hit points, but I need you to give me a bird.
okay. See what I can find. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's close enough. Just 1 second. I hope there's room. Here you go.
You have to grant me the ability to fly.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you. And then, oh, I don't have it. Oh, here it is. Okay. And then, do you
Oh,
click?
it's a griffin. Well, close enough.
That's fine. Control. And
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm going to go.
Now you are leaving his range. Do you have like a special effect where flying would prevent an attack of opportunity? If like owls get that, for instance.
Yeah, but there's no giant owl.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, he's gonna make an attack. Only you were a big dollop. Oof, that's not a very good roll.
There actually is a giant owl.
There is.
Yep.
Yeah, you didn't know the giant owl?
I typed in eagle. Maybe if I had like just typed in like owl or bird.
Can I
you know,
just
that would've-
say something? You never read Guardians of Gahul. You just never fucking.
Guardians of Gahul. My God.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't read it. I was familiar with it,
It
but
actually was good.
18 to hit.
Remember the commercials?
Yeah.
Oh
That
god.
hits. Okay.
A giant eagle? Yeah, their AC's really low.
Fair enough.
All beasts have pretty low ACs.
Sure, turtle or something. I don't know. Yeah.
What is he? Is he swipe at me with like a sword, or what's he?
Yeah,
doing?
he's slashing at you with his sword. He's got a long sword in his hand.
Okay.
And that's gonna be 11 points of slashing damage and 14 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No, I'm right there. I'm right there.
Hello, Grit.
Strahd or the Ent? What should I focus on?
I don't know, man.
Yes, you
The
do.
end might be better because it seems that
assertions.
you're not going to be able to actually do much damage to Strahd himself.
We need
Even
someone
nice
face
weapons.
tanking Strahd, though.
I know, but I'm gonna do it because also my retainers are here, which is what Loban would do in character. And he's gonna say to them, "Get back! Get back!" I'm gonna hopefully have them like move over here and just hide.
Sure,
on the
you'd
outskirts.
command them to leave, and Elizabeth would immediately do so and get behind the rock. Brunar is going to spend his action disengaging.
I thought he was gonna deck Strahd in the back of the head again.
Well, actually,
No.
it actually doesn't matter. Strahd already used his reaction, so unless he like wants to use a legendary action, which he's not going to. And that's
right,
at the end
sorry,
of
thing.
player actions,
I
so he
wanted
couldn't
to-
even do that.
Well,
So yeah,
you
they're
can.
fine.
They're fine. All right.
Yeah.
My turn. My turn. My turn. All right. Michael. I'm gonna attack Strahd von Zarovich, stabbing him in.
Go
Do I
ahead.
We're
get flanking?
flanking!
You are flanking. Yeah, I mean,
We're
that's in my
doing-
book.
So we do advantage for flanking, right?
Mhm.
Let's see. Here's the first one. Good thing we have flanking.
Natural
That's why
20!
That's how we
Fuck
flank.
yeah!
You got the infusion on your sword, man.
Oh, the power of Grayskull.
No, the
Oh.
worst one to call by the Lathander. Just say Lathander.
That's gonna be a 3, a +2 from duelist, and then the 1 from the sword itself,
So 6 double to
and
12.
then and my strength of 5, so it's actually 11
double to 22.
22 as I stab him in the abdomen with the first strike.
Yeah, you're kind of getting like his like obliques, his sides a little bit, but the hit strikes true and cuts some of the fabric, and you can see him kind of look back at you a little bit. There's no blood, but you definitely feel it strike true, like it's cutting meat. Ugh, nasty.
Well, now we're gonna draw blood with the second attack.
Probably doesn't have
I
blood
extra
flowing everywhere. I
attack.
think that means he has ED.
Oh my gosh.
So I need to play a character that
We're
matches me more. I'm so
flanking.
sorry.
We suck.
Ah.
Second one doesn't hit, but you got the crit the first time, so that kind of counts as 2 attacks anyway.
It's okay. I'm gonna action
worked
surge
out.
anyway.
You
And do it
actually-
again.
Action
yeah, smoke, all right,
surge.
smoke him if you got him.
Smoke it.
24. That'll
Yeah,
probably
that
hit.
hits, that hits.
Let's see if we
Dread
can
says
get
he's
the
a
crit.
working
We
stiff.
don't. So 24.
24 hits.
It's basically whatever I roll +8 is pretty much okay. So that's gonna be 14 points of slashing damage.
Would you mind reminding me, your sword is magical, is that correct?
It's a silver +1. Like
If it's +1,
It
it's
has the
magical.
infusion on it.
Van Richten did the infusion on it.
Then
so
it's magical.
If
Then
it's
it's
adamant,
magical.
yeah. If it's
okay.
magical,
I just wanted to
then
make sure. And also, silver does not matter.
Yeah, I know
He's
the
not a
silver
werewolf.
doesn't. Yeah, he's not a werewolf. All right.
Van He's also weak to silver or something.
No, they're not,
No.
No.
unfortunately. And
Where did
some like other kind of vampire lore, they like silver is like a thing for them, but in a lot it isn't, and that
To
includes D&D.
defeat Strahd, you must bounce on it. Crazy style.
18 for the next.
That should hit.
Yeah, that hits. That hits.
All right, so we're gonna do it again. +8 to this.
Keep going,
10
dude. Holy
Points
shit.
of slashing damage. Bonus. Should I try to knock him on his ass, guys?
It'd
Go
be
for
funny.
it. Embarrass him.
Yeah, I didn't use
He
my
just got taunted by his
bonus.
dead brother, and then we're gonna trip him.
did.
You take the
Argyle
attack
was
action, you
next,
can use your bonus
and
action. Yes, we're gonna shove him.
I don't know if he'll attack Strahd, but
I
if
didn't
he
use my
does,
bonus action first.
Yeah, shove him.
it'll be
Show him on his
Alright.
face.
He can contest with acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. What does he got to beat?
Just a 15.
Oh,
He does.
Okay.
good try. It's worth the attempt.
Good answer. Good
Certainly.
answer.
Certainly.
Good answer, cuz.
Cut to Arago. That's my turn.
Go,
Okay.
Rito.
He mostly seems unaffected from these strikes, but he does kind of like look back to you, and you can see his fangs a little bit as he snarls at you.
Magical DM?
Huh?
The magical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Alright.
I'm sorry, I didn't even catch what you said. I'm just.
I said they're magical.
Yeah. I'm just describing how he responds. Not that they didn't, affect. So
Oh,
he's going to
well.
cunning action, disengage.
What?
3.
What
I
side?
agree
What
with that.
side is he on?
He's attacking the tree.
I
thank
agree with
God.
the tree. I agree with the tree.
I was a little worried when Strahd said shit to him that he was gonna like fucking turn on
Yeah,
him.
He said that the
never
last
told
time we ran into him, right? He's
Well, no,
"Oh,
last
how
time
dare
he-
you betrayed me.
The last time he spoke to him, like at the ball, was the last interaction
I
between
didn't
the
hear
two.
it.
You guys don't know what was said.
Yeah, we don't know.
Unfortunately, he's not going to get assassinate on this particular guy because he did attack this round, but he could still go in from behind and make an attack, which does hit. It does hit.
Ooh.
Oh, by the way, Strahd is marked with unwavering mark. I should mention. That procs when I hit, but
What's that do again?
that's the one that gives disadvantage if they target other
yeah, that
people and
procs
some other
when I
shit as well. It procs when I hit, land a hit.
Oh, that's
Alright.
fucking nuts. I forget about that.
Well, it's
Cool.
5 feet. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and he's gonna that hits, so he's gonna go in for a short sword attack. He hasn't used a short sword in a while because he's been using that silver dagger. He's gonna start chopping this tree, baby. So that's 8 points of damage. But the real benefit is that he gets sneak attack on that. So let's see. Oh, shit.
Come on, one shot the tree,
He's
Arago.
rolling like poo-poo. He's not gonna.
No.
Alright, so 8 plus
He's
9
rolling
is
like balls
17.
on the
17
left.
points of damage. It's not nothing.
Not nothing. That's still damage.
Yeah.
Close to 30, 29 before.
Do you think we have enough time for another full round of combat?
I'll put it to a vote. You guys want to do another round? You want to call it here for the
I
week?
want to do another round to see what I can do.
Yeah,
I
I
would
would
like to
be
call
good
it
with
here
another
if
round.
possible.
You want to call it here?
Yeah.
What?
Wait.
I want to do another round.
Oh,
Well, Andy
okay,
has to
so-
go to bed though, so I don't know
Yeah,
how late
no,
he can
it's
stay
gotta
up.
be unanimous. That's okay. So we're gonna end it with a legendary action from Strahd. Sorry, I just love to do it. He's gonna turn around, looking proper miffed that you've messed up his good clothes, and he's gonna bite you.
Excluding the fact that I shot him?
He doesn't really seem affected by the. Not that he's not. He doesn't seem really emotionally attached to the bullet holes in him at all. He's gonna bite you. He's gonna fucking bite you. That's a nat 20. Okay.
Oh.
Damn.
You
Right,
got
but
silver bar?
ending on a bit of a.
Wait, silvery
cliffhanger here.
barbs!
I have a. Oh yeah, silvery barbs.
I can
that's
silvery barbs this!
Oh wait,
Please do,
also
please do.
wouldn't that count as disadvantage though? Because that's
No.
Loburn's thing.
He's
No.
attacking Lobren.
He's attacking
He's
low.
attacking
Oh.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
my
everyone
mistake.
else.
Others, yeah.
I used my reaction to cast silvery barbs.
Okay.
Another natural 20.
No.
Can you
Well,
imagine?
let's see.
Thank you for silvery
Almost the chance of that going to be nuts.
But it
players
is possible.
It's
rolled-
still high, but it's not a nat 20. That's going to be a 24.
24. Okay, I'm gonna use warding maneuver on myself, which I can do. I'm gonna roll a d8 as my reaction, and I get to add that to my AC.
Go ahead.
Come on, roll an
high,
8.
Big
roll
money.
high.
Roll an 8. 6 is good. What is
It's
your
not
AC?
Good enough. It's an 18, so he's gonna meet it and beat it.
Oh,
But worth noting that I do get resistance against the attack's damage, even if it hits.
All forms?
It just says you get resistance against the attack's damage. The
Okay.
target has resistance if the attack still hits. The target has resistance against the attack's damage.
Okay,
That's-
hold on one
that's the
sec. Let
language.
me just make sure I'm reading this particular effect correctly.
I just realized if I cast Compel Duel on Strahd, he would get disadvantage unless he attacks me, and with wording
Actually, you know
maneuver-
what? I'm also going to use my inspo on that wording maneuver, given we're at the end anyway.
Okay.
Not a bad
And I'll
idea.
just re-roll that d8, see if I can get a 7 or 8.
It's
He
negative.
misses.
He
He
misses.
fucking misses.
Okay,
He
yeah.
fucking misses!
Yeah, he misses.
I get
You know,
that shield up. I see those fangs coming in, and I get that shield up.
You're like
Okay.
no vampire for vampirism for me today.
No, not
No
today.
count?
All right, and that is where we're going to leave it for this week.
Damn it.
So let's go ahead and get into inspiration, and we'll carry on with this fight next week. A little bit of a cliffhanger. Starting with Twyla.
Oh man, this is not at all what I thought was gonna happen.
Me neither.
I thought we were gonna
Also
have
without
a silly little time and come over here and kill some silly little
It's
twig
Barovia.
blights and kill some silly little druids and help the Martikovs. And now
We're doing
this
it
is our
after
worst
this.
fucking nightmare.
We should have gone to what's it called?
Watch him have been at Argynvost as well. Just
Oh,
standing
don't worry.
outside of there.
It would have been
We're gonna
it would have been Lugaru Esmeralda instead. You would have had to fight.
Oh lord.
Damn.
Hopefully that's another thing we can solve. This, I gotta be real, this one's fucking hard. Because this is just not at all what was supposed to happen.
You're one round in. You'll be fine. You guys are doing great.
No!
He accomplished a lot already.
I'm
I have
gonna,
sunlight up, and hopefully that does something at least in a moment.
I'm gonna give it to
Confused
Lobrin.
on the delay. That's gonna be racking around in my brain for a moment.
I'm gonna give it to Lobrin because he just inspoed himself out of vampirism.
Out of vampirism. Thanks.
That's pretty sick.
Okay, let's go to Lobrin.
I think I'm gonna do. It's kind of between Twyla and Lucia, because Twyla kind of did a lot this session with the messaging and telling us to go to Yester Hill. But I think I gotta give it to Lucia for sticking to her character, sticking it to Strahd, and whipping out that amulet was a good call too. So, it's always good to be using the magic items that you have, which sounds simple, but some of us do forget.
Some sword.
Just using. Lucia.
All right. Okay, and then Farron.
I am going to give it to Lobrin for quite literally inspoing his way out of a natural 20, and just really good use of his like cavalier feats, I guess, or like features like of the class. Like he just fucking whipped it all out and just slapped it on him.
All right.
Well, the inspo wasn't for the nat 20, but...
Well, Silvery Barbs helped, and then
but like
which is
he
also good,
with the
That was for the
the
bite
24
attack.
still. Yes.
yeah.
Very good. Thank you.
All right. Lucia.
I want to give it to Winter because she had some really good uses of her spells today, like the message like Lobrin commented on, as well as the silvery barbs that allowed Lobrin to do that
clutch.
dodge.
That was clutch.
Oh, thank you.
Also, like holding off on your smite or on your haste, because I know that's like a scary thing to hold on to, because it could be useful, but like in this situation, it's up in the air if it's good.
I'll hold it.
Juice, Twyla. Give me the juice.
Just give me the okay and I'll do it, but I'll hold it for now.
And then we get destroyed by a fireball.
Rip.
We might.
All right. And then we're going into Arcadius. Or did I miss Lucia?
No,
Tyler.
Sorry, my brain's not working.
I'm gonna give it to Lobrin. You got a nat 20 against Strahd. It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
We did crit him.
And then he almost crit you back, and I was gonna give it to Winter, but the fact that you used your inspo to ticket up your AC up by one additional point.
That's so awesome.
And that one point just saved you. That was awesome.
The 1 in 4 chance to roll that 7 or 8. and we clicked it. But yes, thank you. All right.
Okay, so
Hell
that's
yeah.
going to be a Lobran takes it. 2 weeks in a row. Way to go.
Yeah.
Lovelies, if you'd like to vote on community inspiration, which is where you guys get to vote on who you think should get another point of inspiration, that's over in the Discord server, and it's posted now.
Check it out. Check it out.
Let me put it in chat. Oh, we also have,
Hey,
what is it? Like swag or whatever?
Shop and swag, both. We have an Etsy shop we run. We also are partnered with somebody who runs our merch for shirts and mugs, if you're interested in...
And those things.
Current Strahd cert sometime, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know
we're
where we're
working
at.
on that in this new year. We've got a lot of plans. We just gotta
Maybe-
get through the tax season first.
Not the tax season. I need to download like 3 different W2s.
But thank you so much for joining us tonight, lovelies. This has been a fun Curse of Strahd. We'll be back Monday with the Decay Within the Ice Q&A. Round table.
Yeah.
Woo. All right, see you guys then. Looking forward to it. That'll
See
be the
you
last
soon,
one.
lovelies.
Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Wait, who are we waiting?
Bye-bye, friends.